What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling? It's your boy, Play. We are back. And today we're doing something new, man. We're doing some tennis. This is a league called Intennse. And this is day 2 of their Surge 1 event. I didn't get to do day 1, which was yesterday. Had some prior obligations, but we are here for day 2, and it's time to get into it. My bro, what up, pizza? What's up, bro? How you feeling? So this is like, I think, like a mixed doubles type of league, which is really cool. Pari, Chef, like Chef Pari, or Chief Pari.
Welcome to a crisp
what about
in Atlanta, Georgia, where hot Atlanta weather hasn't arrived, but this place was on fire last night. Inside Assembly Yards at Stage 5, the 2026 season opening debut occurred yesterday, and boy, was it rocking. We come back tonight for 2 more arcs, and what a great crew we have with us. I'm J.Y. Obona, Nick Monroe, Maria Mateus, and Nick, you got to experience this a little bit earlier today. What are your thoughts so far?
It's amazing. I mean, having the challenge series team, we played against some of the pros.
I gotta go tell them congratulations.
And just feeling the energy of it, you know, having the 3 men and the 3 women on the same team. I mean, everyone was so juiced up, and we got it done.
And everything that's about this format that is so different than traditional tennis, Nick got to experience it firsthand. The 2 men's singles bolts, 2 women's singles bolts, all 3 doubles formats. 1 point, but then 2 points for a clean winner. The substitutions unlimited throughout, and the coaches with the timeouts. And Maria, we got to see everything in full force last night and how much that impacted the results. We started off with the Fortune versus the Outriders. What happened there?
Amazing opening night. The Outriders were so far ahead at the beginning. They led by 19 and then 9 with 8 minutes left to go. The Fortune really picked up their energy, and we saw the 1 serve make a difference there at the end with some missed serves, and then they just really ended it off insane.
Hand out the doubles, this is where you can really pick up a lot of points, because the volleys, that's where you're going to get 2 points if you hit a winner. So if you're taking over the net, that's what'll get you the W.
Clean winner on the final point. Absolutely incredible. Let us in the altitude going on to the freeze, and boy, was that a one-sided night.
Altitude just really ran away with it. Freeze had nothing to do. Altitude's energy, everyone on the bench, the team, it was insane last night.
You clean at the moment?
True. Getting up for that drop shot there. What a shot by Emma. And then Stice here in singles. He was all over the court. He was moving side to side, finding winners everywhere, getting those 2 points. And how about
10
this shot?
streak. Thank you, bro.
Stice hits the slice for the winner.
Yo, what's good, Push?
Unbelievable movement from this Auburn Tiger.
3rd round pick, but I think he's going to be seeing a lot more court time after his performance last night. His coach was very happy. When we come back, we got 2 more excited coaches that they get their season debut. Sting versus the Rise. Stay with us, and we'll be back soon.
Well, let's go ahead and continue this. Someone dropped the news on me. Congrats on the blessing. Yo, Push, that means a lot, fam. I really appreciate you coming through, and thank you for the blessings. And whoever shared the news, I appreciate them as well. Just chilling for real. Hey, man, as you should. I don't know if you have weekends off from work or, you know, from your daily work or anything, but you gotta chill. I know you'll be working hard and stuff like that. But let's get back into this soldier warfare, y'all. We're gonna get their ass whooped to some Kaylani. Bought a homie all pizza. Pizza, I appreciate you, gang. You got the weekends off as you should. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate it, man. You guys are, man. I say it 17 times and I'm gonna say it 18 more. I really appreciate y'all. The support is felt. It's definitely felt. All right, let's get into this, man. I know Dog Sora and the Cineroar have been over there trapped. But yeah, we just listening to music. We're doing our community series we hold every Saturday. Soldier Warfare. All you gotta do is claim a character, watch him fight, and root for him. The CPU battles. Where we going? We're in the state you reside, region on the west side. On the west side. One of the few content creators that are one of the few content creators on the west side. As far as everybody that I know in our circle, everybody either in the East Coast or the Central Coast. I barely know anybody in the West Coast. I remember modeling talking about that on a stream, and I was like, man, preach. My baby girl about to be one, so I might have some items she hasn't outgrown. So if you need some items in my line, also send that register. Oh my God. Push, man, that means a lot, fam. I really do. Much love to you, bro. You are the sixth or seventh one.
For opening night number 2 of the Intennse League 2026 season here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Y'all,
Sting versus the
love
Rise are coming up, and we get to introduce the 4th member of our team, Kelly Crow, who's courtside with Tanya.
Mac is gonna be the one who's gonna be on that for sure. Mac and Chocolate, they gonna be. I'm gonna be like, is there anything I can do to help? They're gonna be like, nah, you good.
With Team Sting, you were
Don't
part
worry
of
about
season
it.
number 1, though. How
I'm be like, all right.
does it feel so far for you, team?
That travel to ATL was deep.
Good, man.
Very proud of the
And that's the thing too, because you know you gonna go, to where everybody else is already located at.
So much bigger.
So you got the Central and East Coast people like, oh yeah, let's meet over here, let's meet over there.
Yeah, man. I think it was good, man. We actually just came.
Gotta pull out an extra 300.
We went out. They had like a little family day thing.
For a safe journey and growth during this new chapter. Push, man. Thank you. That really means a lot, man. And congratulations to you too. I mean, I know you said your baby girl about to be 1, so it hasn't been too long. But that's amazing, man. I'm happy for y'all as well too. That's awesome.
I'm very excited to start. I swear to God, yesterday,
I know that
every
time
single one of them was, I
moving.
can't wait to get in the court and fight for you.
I know we gotta cherish every day that we got to. No, of course, I appreciate you, man. It really means a lot too to see you, bro. I'm glad I got a chance to see you at TwitchCon too.
That's a quick look at
I know
Tanya
it's been a couple of years,
now let's
but
look at the
man,
lineups. Maria.
the amount of people I met during that TwitchCon is crazy.
Starting off with the Sting there, who stands
So
out
I'm
to you?
glad I was able to get a chance to see you and meet you as well, man. We definitely gotta come over to the lives more, bro.
Tatiana Sasnuskaya, which we just saw, first draft pick. She played
You
for
know,
Team
with the
Atlanta in
OB appointments and then with work and shit like that, boy, I'm just now, this week and last week, starting to be in more people's streams. I'm starting to say fuck it at work and trying to pull up Twitch on the fly. I'm trying to pull up the Twitch streams I have it in picture mode.
Kevin King, the one returning player.
So,
We'll see how it goes as we send it down to the coin toss with Helmet Capisal.
Yeah, pizza, man. We went out. They had like a little family day event. So we went. You know, they have food trucks. They had different vendors and whatnot. But it's hot out here, man. It's like 93 degrees.
And it is.
So it is hot, bro. And we ain't wanna keep her in the heat, because you know, like it get hot quick. Alright, so this is my first experience with Intennse. I'm not sure of the rules, so I'm gonna try to catch on. So I'm gonna be enjoying this as a broadcaster just as much as y'all are enjoying this as an audience, man. Let's go ahead and get some tennis. I know Pizza hype because Pizza loves some tennis.
Have a lot of team formats, and now to be able to have Intennse to be able to.
So we got 2 teams.
And bring it into this. It's got to be special for him.
Is that a fault?
And you can see how special it means with the nerds, with the rules that we have. 1 serve only. He missed it. Point to the other team.
Oh, so it's a serve and he misses it. That's a point to the other team.
Possible. Kevin King with the lefty action.
That's a fault. So 1-1. Okay, I'm about to get the hang of this. It's cool over here. I'm hoping I can practice tennis this week. Rain coming in. Dang, that sucks.
Because everyone's screaming here at all times, and it's so fast-paced with
there we go.
14 seconds.
Let's see if we get a good rally. Oh, that's out.
We don't have that in college tennis.
2-1. I don't know. Is that RSC? I don't know. Is that the Rise or we got the Rise versus the Sting? I'm assuming. Ooh.
Big backhand cross score from King.
They need to fix the dang camera. What you mean? You don't like that 2K camera?
bolts of singles. Women's will get their 10 minutes before we finish off with mixed doubles. Finish off the night.
What's up, Dial? How you feeling, bro?
A lot going on, and then we have a 3-2 lead for the Rise as Kevin King with another fault.
This is your fault, Dial. No repair.
Wondering how
That's
long
out.
Kevin's going to want to stay in that baseline. He loves coming forward with his size, forces a little bit.
Okay, so we got the
Sometimes you wanna
Rise.
see that from your player
So the
over
Rise
here.
versus
you
the
can see
Sting.
Kevin King just trying to get to the backhand there of Finn. You know, you talked about Finn has such a big forehand. So
Yeah,
he's
you
trying to get
could
to the backhand,
you
get
could
into
close
the
up a
net.
little bit. That's out.
But just some nerves.
4-3, Sting up.
Especially on that backhand wing, just not having enough racket head speed to get that ball up and down, but I'm sure he'll figure it out.
So Pizza, they don't have like a rain
The
location,
anticipation of this, you can practice as much as you want, but this arena is special.
like an indoor tennis court that y'all can go to.
Coming out and doing it, and I think the team that can come out and learn it as quick as possible is the one that's going to be most dominant.
8 minutes remaining in this first of 2 10-minute singles bolts. 5-3 for the Sting on the far side. That's a big backhand by Mergit, deep middle.
Sting up
Nick,
6-3.
you've been at the biggest Grand Slams in the
Yes,
world.
far
You've
from
played
me
at the biggest
paid.
stages.
Oh, so
How do
like
you
the place
handle
that they don't
moments like
have,
this?
like the place that
Yeah,
you
look,
are
just have to
currently
stay focused on your
utilizing,
plan, and that's
they don't
getting
have like a rain
deep second
location.
serve in the box, and for Finn,
They just
he's
like
gonna look
cancel
to try to
outright.
find his forehand. So you want to try to find what your
You can
biggest
fit
shot
another
is.
match
And
in the
also,
space on the
you know,
bottom.
I was
Yeah,
telling
that's
the team earlier
you're
this
actually not
morning,
lying,
keep your
dog.
footwork moving. Keep
Like I said, you can actually zoom in a
When you are
little bit.
nervous, your feet stop. So you want to focus on the footwork and then stay aggressive.
Kevin King is going to try to find that aggressive return. He's missed a few. Finn's not going to let him.
That's out.
Misses that backhand just long. Let's see.
Said
if King
before.
has got a huge lefty serve if he finds that rhythm in the serve and volleys. +2.
So do you
racket
have? So
quickly.
is this
I do love
clock?
the Kevin King
You have like a
serve, especially
5-second, like a
15,
what was it, like a
6-3, and I wanna
12-second
see him
clock to
looking
serve
for
the
that
ball?
heavy forehand to Finn's backhand. Try to get it.
Ooh.
What an amazing shot there
Good
by
shot.
Finn. Not good enough from Kevin.
And that's the danger when you come forward. If you don't hit a good volley, you give your opponent a +2 opportunity.
Yeah, why we can't get this,
When
why
you
we
hit
can't
that
get this
clean
camera
winner,
angle?
You go back and you serve on the same side. 9-4 for the Sting on the far side. Another missed return. Third one of the night for King.
Yeah, I'm seeing the
All right, so
owner
now
of
he just
Sting,
tagged in his
DJ
teammate.
Henry over there. He's pumped up for his team right now.
We noticed how much the energy from the sideline mattered for the altitude. At the
Yeah,
one
so
of
it's like
the
it's
Sting
12
were
seconds to
watching
serve.
last night. Irie as well. They're
That's
gonna
out.
Bring some of that, a little bit of nerves and calmness as we see Matthew Terry coming in for substitution for Kevin King. Matthew Terry, the local from Kennesaw State, trying to now show some of his skills tonight.
It's so cool here to have substitutions because in normal tennis, we don't have that. And here you have to come out and try to play your
Ooh,
best
got
tennis.
him.
Unbelievable. I think that's his best tennis from Finn. But you don't know how long you're going to be on the court. If you don't play well, you're going to get pulled. You have to make every moment count here.
Yeah, and it's always interesting to see how long the coach
Sting
will
up
keep their
13-4.
best player in. So Finn's playing extremely well, up
That's out.
13-4, make that 14-4. So, you know, you get only 12 minutes as a player, max of 12 minutes. So see how long
Oh, so
he's
you
gonna
have
keep
12
Finn in
minutes
there.
max
There's
of play
4 of them
time.
right there, but
Interesting.
Natalie Pliskota Hamburg, the coach for the Sting, Gonzaga leader as well, 14-4. And this is the hard part when you come in against a player that's hot like
Out.
Merja, is that he's warm,
14
he's
to
ready
5.
to go, he's loose. Terry,
13 seconds to
he's
serve.
coming in cold, and so he's going to have to try to find some of his best tennis really quick until he'll be out. And that's the problem. You see some of the nerves short on when we're
15-5.
nervous. On the
Bro, that's
forehand
kinda
side,
intense,
you can
man.
You struggle with that follow through. You're tense. You can't let it go.
Like you gotta
Spins it
like
into the net.
you
Yeah, I
you
think
know
the
you
biggest thing
get
is
a
you gotta
point.
go
You
for
gotta
big
go
targets. If
ahead,
you are
get the
nervous,
ball,
keep the
get
racket
ready to
head speed up,
serve.
Go for big targets
You
in
know,
the court.
I wonder if they, you know, like you got to be mindful for foot faults and all of that stuff too.
And Mergit is loose, swinging big, missed
15-6.
it long, but still a scary sight.
Still
for
a
the
9-point
Rise
lead for the Sting.
because he's feeling good, bouncing around. You can see the confidence in his body language, stepping in, trying to take that back in on the Rise.
That's out.
Big kick, but right off the line.
That was
Mergit
out.
Steps in, and when he lets it go, ooh, that was close. As we get Juan Carlos
15-7.
Aguilar getting his first action of the night for the Rise.
So now I
First
wonder,
Sting.
can women go up against men too? Hey, this is actually
What
pretty
I do
cool.
like to see is that
That's
both
out.
teams are bouncing around
15-8.
the sideline. They're encouraging their teammate, but they're also keeping themselves warm, knowing that they might be put in at any moment. And we saw it last night with the altitude, them having such good energy.
So like that doesn't even. Oh, so they don't even do like
That way.
lets.
One of the things I
They're like,
wonder
yo,
with
one
Nick in
foul,
these
like
moments,
one
you know,
one
when
fault
you're really
point.
nervous, why not go really far back on the return? Actually, take big cuts. You have a
No,
little
no,
bit
no.
more
I know
space
this
and
one. I know
time to
this
see the ball,
this
and then
bolt
start
is
to
men's
work
singles,
after.
but I don't know if they do like you know co-ed as well. Like if they have like a if they have like a men versus women too.
court early on in rallies. Just get the feel of the court, get the feel of the ball, make your opponent go for something they don't want to, and then you can find your open target.
We see Terry standing a little bit farther back, gave him the opportunity to run around, hit a big forehand inside in. 17-9 Sting on the far side, Rise on the near side. Toya Bush Harris, pulls partner for the Rise on the sideline for her team, cheering them on.
3:49 left to go in the first, what they call bolt, which is like the first session.
2-pointers, but then that's when the mistakes can start to creep in. So keep going for bigger targets and wait till you feel good about your tennis.
That's a fault. That's another point for the Rise.
That toss too far forward, flattens it out. Point for the Rise.
Good to see him trying to come in there, though. Juan Carlos Aguilar, he has had a lot of experience actually playing in Davis Cup for Bolivia and Canada, and he has ATP titles in doubles, so we'll see him moving forward a lot tonight, I think.
Another Bolivian in the Intennse, Raul Garcia as well, played last night, did not come away with a victory. Charlie Aguilar going to try to have a different outcome tonight. This looks like one of the most calm rallies we've had of the night. Misses that backhand in the net.
Yeah, and the court does play kind of slow medium, right? So it gives you time to get into the rally if you just stay patient and wait for your right opportunity.
And to the net, 19-12. Thing up by 7. 2:38 left to go in the first bolt.
Just extend the rally. He senses his opponent's feeling a little bit nervous right now.
We see Elijah Paritsky with a racket in his hand. Kevin King as well. I'm looking ready to go.
I need to buy
unlimited substitutions
some underwear.
But there's no warm-up, so you got to go in. We see that in a lot of other sports, right, where you go in, substitute it, but you don't really have a great warm-up, and you got to be ready. Tennis players are trying to learn that here, as Aguilar is trying to learn. His backhand misses that wide.
Yeah, and it's nice that the teams have the 2 bikes on the sideline to kind of just keep the spin, keep the legs going before having to come in.
Kevin King back in with his 3rd fault of the night. Trying to serve and volley. One of the things he found very successful last year was when he actually started going bigger with his serve, he was actually serving better. He was a little too tense and tight, trying to make sure he didn't miss that one serve, and it was actually worse. I think he's trying to find that again, but just needs to find the range.
I think that happens a lot when you're like, I don't want to miss, I don't want to miss, and then you end up missing a lot more because you're tentative. It's important to just go for it. Even if you only have one serve, it'll pay off.
And how about the pressure that you think Kevin King might feel? 1st-round pick, biggest salary, comes with the biggest expectations as well.
Yeah, it sure does. And always, it's like, you know, when you're playing a normal tournament, your first match at any tournament,
nice shot,
a little nerve-wracking,
right down the baseline.
Trying to get the feel of it, and so I'm sure Kevin King will start to feel.
That's always the best feeling, when you're able to appreciate what you're learning.
Oh no.
Maybe not. Misses that serve outside of the alley. You thought that backhand passing shot down the line would get him going. Not yet. 23-16. Will Nolan, Auburn Tiger, seeing his first action. Big lefty to lefty action. Big backhand.
Good backhand. Beautiful backhand.
Forced error instead. He'll take that. 23-17.
23-17. 50 seconds left to go.
45 seconds before a quick break. Then another 10-minute singles bolt. Trying to go for that short kick wide on a court like this. When you see your opponent going back, sometimes you think on this jumpy court, you can get it to jump wide, but if you're not finding it, you got to go somewhere else. And there we see our first real changeup of the night from King. Still not successful, but even he's trying to figure out the different game styles as we have the electronic line calling from Hawkeye. So loud in here, the fans can scream and shout in these final 15 seconds as much as they want. And that's why we have the lights flash red in case you didn't hear the call. 10 seconds. Looks like Kevin's going to run this down for the final point.
Here we go.
Kick to the backhand.
And that's the out for the point.
Turn wide. I think Kevin's going to be happy to have that point.
25-19 after the first bolt.
Everyone started out a little bit slow. I think everyone's just trying to get their feet under them. And, you know, I trust in Kevin King. He played last year. He knows a little bit about the format. Obviously, coming again is a little stressful because he has something to back up. But I think he'll come out on top here, and I'm interested to see if he comes back in again.
Well, the Rise are going to welcome this break as they can regroup. Down by 6. We'll be back in a few minutes.
All right. That was actually very interesting, man.
of the night, Sting versus Rise. Second men's singles bolt coming up. Sting up by 6, but Nick, I wouldn't say they're playing great.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I mean, look, there's a little bit of nerves from both teams, I felt like. You know, and I feel like now they're going to be a little bit more relaxed. They just have this little breather just to kind of take a second, you know, maybe stretch out the arms, stretch out the legs. And I think as a coach, you just want to say, hey, stick to your rhythm.
Whenever
just
you
breathe,
wear,
bring in
whenever
your targets.
you
don't
wear
need to go for
the
winners
you got
early
on,
in rallies. Bring in the target, extend the rally, and then you'll find your spot.
Looks like Finn Mergett.
Are you talking about like my shirt?
Up against Kevin King, trying to find a little bit of a rhythm. And Maria, we saw last night how important it is just within the first bolt and 2. Just keep it within striking distance.
Absolutely, and I think Mergett has started out really well. He has the most points for his team so far, so I don't blame them for putting him back in, and we'll see if he does what he did again.
All right,
That's one of the
second
biggest
bolt.
serves King has been able to
25-20.
action up high over Mergett.
Yeah, I think that was smart by Kevin King to serve into the body, right? He's missed some wide and long. Just go in the middle of the box, use your body serve, and get into the net. He's got such great hands, as we see there. Little short volley. He knows how to get on top of the net.
And why are those
You like
serves
Vita
so
Coco?
effective into the
Vita
body?
Coco's pretty good.
Yeah, look, he's just not able to get your arms extended. I mean, Finn, he's got such a big forehand. If he's able to get that arm extended on the forehand, watch out. So if you use a little spinner into the body, not give him a lot of angle, then it's more difficult.
We can tell that King wants to find that kick wide on the deuce side. Third one missed of the night. 6th overall, so giving up a lot of free points. But if he can find it, those volleys will be racking up +2s. Finding that return, but great passing shot by Mergett. What a response.
I feel like Mergett did his homework. He knows Kevin King likes to take that backhand down the line and come in, and Finn was all over that pass.
+2, 28-21. Return into the net, took a little pace off. He said, maybe I got to be careful being so aggressive. Worked against him, 8-point lead. 8 minutes, 45 seconds in this final men's singles bolt. Women are going to be coming up next. And then all 3 doubles formats to finish. Big forehand force there again. He's finding it. He's loosening up.
Yeah, and that was another great body serve there by Finn. He just didn't give any angle to Kevin, and then that's why the return landed short. And
I use coconut water for electrolytes.
I do think it's so key with
That's the
body
pink salt
serves,
and lemon.
just to be high percentage. You know, he went for a little bit too much there, missed it long, especially starting out if you're nervous. Just go body. The returner's nervous too. It doesn't mean that if you go body, it's not a good serve.
Interesting substitution. Kevin King to come out.
What up, Bomber?
Matt Terry with the cold shoulder to serve. Terry was ready to go, and that's another big body serve. We've seen a lot more of those. The coaching on the sideline has really helped. Backhand
Oh,
first
to
down
the net.
line, misses it, didn't
Everything is
extend,
good, man.
31-23.
Everything is good, man. How are you? Bro, it's 90. It's like 92
Terry
degrees out
standing
here,
pretty
bro.
far back,
It's
gives
hot.
Mergett a little bit of time to run around it. Attacks him, puts him in the open stance, and misses it long.
Yeah, and Finn's at about that 7.5-minute mark, right? So he's only going to be able to go another 4.5 minutes or so before they'll have to maybe change out their singles players. So interesting as a coach of how long you leave your best players in the lineup.
Big forehand misses it wide. Terry's going to try to grind out a few
Bro, I turned my
more
AC
points
back
on the
on,
return.
bro.
On the serve, he's going to try to attack a little bit more. 2 different game styles depending on if he's serving or returning. Another body serve again. You can see a clear differentiation from the first ball to the second.
Yeah, and you can see Finn's trying to take that second serve return early, but that's why it's smart to go into the body if you feel like they're trying to get inside the court. Don't let them do it.
And there he tried to go a little bit of kick wide, and it didn't work out. Mergett was able to extend backhand down the line.
And how do you guys feel about just a big return down the middle as well? Sometimes the server is not ready for it. They might be squeezed. The returner actually might get a short ball from that.
Yeah, 100%. Just don't give them any angle if the ball's not there.
Big forehand inside out, +2.
Massive forehand. You mentioned it
Bro.
in the beginning of the match, how big Finn's forehand
Nah, bro,
is.
it's hot, bro.
Was.
We went to a little family, like a little family day thing with like food trucks and vendors, bro. We got there at 3:20. I think we was there for literally 30 minutes on the dot. We got there at 3:45. No, I think we actually. I think we were there for about like almost 40 minutes. We got there at 3:45.
Short kick out wide, gets a short forehand, a little too cute.
40 minutes.
But it works out.
We was there for 40 minutes, and we was like, "Nah, we go home. It's hot."
To the wrong side of the court and got punished for it.
I think sometimes when you hit such a good serve, you got to sprint in. I think he was a little bit too late to that, especially with these 2-pointers. If you can get to the net early and you can take time away, it's more important than hitting a big ball.
Right, it was too hot, bro.
Mergette responsible for
Baby girl was having a good time, but I was
36
worried about her
points.
get like, you know,
Time running out on his
like
singles limit.
trying to stay cool.
Deep return
That's
center.
another out.
Yeah,
36-28.
on that return of going a little bit further back now. He's giving himself time to get that ball deep down the middle, as you mentioned, Maria, on the return.
Doesn't get that body serve wide enough. Forehand volley, drop shot winner.
Good
+2.
drop shot for the point.
Yeah, Finn feels so comfortable in those situations. He's actually
Bro, so,
one of
yeah,
Austin's
like,
most
y'all know why I like
decorated
doing these events?
doubles players, and he's a doubles All-American, so he wants to be inside
Are you
the court.
serious?
For a format like this, that is exactly who you want.
Who is Portugal playing?
Another forehand inside out with a big fist pump to his team, knowing that right now he feels the momentum to stretch the lead as women's singles coming up next.
Oh, send me that, please. I need to see it.
Interesting, tries to go backhand down the line instead of deep middle with the success he's had. And we're going to see Paritsky's first action of the night. Paritsky, the Furman alumni, brings that lefty matchup. Not aggressive enough, going to the Finn forehand.
Yeah, and this is where it's tricky. You haven't been in, you know, the entire time. So you really got to come in with the energy and get ready to have some big firepower to the lefty.
And what's very different in this format versus traditional tennis that we have not seen the coaches use yet is timeouts. Yeah. Each team gets 5 timeouts. They can be very effective at changing momentum, getting the coaching in, and just changing the emotion of the match, but we haven't seen either coach using them. But a lot of that is, it's their intense debut. They're also trying to feel this out. They feel the nerves of the moment as well.
And those momentum shifts are so important.
42-29,
We only
Sting
see them with
up.
bathroom breaks or set breaks or injury timeouts. Here, they get to call them and they get to make those momentum shifts happen. What an amazing point again from Mergette.
Yeah, I mean, that's been so key from Ben Mergette, just to get into the net, take advantage of that backhand slice that was floating through the court there.
Paritsky trying to run around that backhand, finding that lefty forehand of backhand matchup, but Mergette is letting it go. Look at that. Forehand ain't just my good side, so is my backhand.
Absolutely lacing backhands, and he came up on time, didn't he? Got it close to 12 minutes. Had to pull him out, and then timeout.
And we get our first Emory Sports Medicine timeout, and we'll go into the huddle.
Thank you.
Let's be solid. Take your time. Hey, come on. Oh, yeah.
Keep working that backhand side over here from this guy over here. Don't get him over here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's no big deal. It's a start over here, right? All right, let's go, bud.
And there we see our first center line mic'd up moment of the night. We see the two differences, and one is all just great job, and the other one a lot more coaching.
Yeah, a lot more coaching. You know, Andruska telling his partner there, hey, go to the backhand here. We'll see if he's able to do that.
16-point lead for Sting on the far side, biggest of the night. Will Nolan getting his second action, trying to go that short kick wide. This is the interesting part. Lefties are so used to playing against righties, but now we got a lefty-to-lefty matchup.
Yeah, that's where it's tricky to serve to the backhand. If you only get one serve, we're seeing both these players able to run around and find their forehand on that second serve.
46-30.
Forehand inside out, going to the backhand. Now he whips it forehand to forehand action.
Oy!
Changes it back to the inside out, puts Paritsky on the open stance. Able to step in, but not good enough. Couldn't take advantage.
No reason for you to hit a goal like that.
Keep up that racket head speed on the backhand. He's a little bit nervous, and so the racket's not getting through the air quick enough to bring the ball up and down.
Paritsky did a lot of training in Mallorca, and he learned to hit that heavy ball and be more of a grinder. In this format, you really have to step in a little bit, and we see him hitting that high ball. It's just not good enough. He needs to accelerate a little bit more, and we have another substitution. We have Kevin King back in.
And as much as Paritsky shouldn't like these courts, the game style coming from Spain, learning a lot on how to play those kind of slower courts, just struggling to accelerate. Coach has seen enough, puts Kevin King back in. Slice approach down the line, but floats it long.
He didn't even punch him in the face, bro. That's the one thing I hate, bro.
Close this gap just a little bit for their women to come
Like,
up and help
don't
them.
be coming here trying to push me, and then I mush you, and you act like I knocked you out, bro.
Intennse as Kevin King tries to serve and volley. Big overhead +2. That's the King type of tennis.
Yeah, and this is where Kevin King is going to feel good. You know, this is the third time now coming.
Like, I understand you trying to sell it, but come on, bro. Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
On the court and feel the energy.
Another serve and volley, gets it low, couldn't get it up. 49-33, minute and a half before women's singles coming up next. Total score accumulates throughout the whole night. Just one score, but every point counts, including serve faults like that.
Something I would love to see tonight, gentlemen, is some quick serves. We haven't seen any yet, but here at Intennse, we can do underhand serves. We can do
My man got kicked out of a friendly, bro. A World Cup friendly.
Yeah, I feel like right now he could serve because Kevin's not ready, but they're kind of taking their time. I think both their heart rate's pumping. It's moving so quickly.
And I think one of the things I always tried to preach at, and I think they did last night, is learn from the mistakes of others. And we saw how many quick serves were hit last night. They lost every single point. Because it's one thing, the concept is great, but if you don't practice it, it won't work. And we know King practices those volleys. Great point. Rise trying to come up.
I think sometimes they want to stress out their opponents, and they end up actually stressing themselves out and rushing themselves
Bro,
out.
he didn't even.
Another short kick wide miss, fourth of the night for King. Final 30 seconds, 15
Bro,
point lead.
the first push probably could have been a lot more than the second one.
Return coming in the net, not good enough, backs up. Good vision, gets himself back neutral to rally, runs around that backhand. Great forehand inside out, fist pump from his team. Let's see if he can sneak in the serve and volley +2 in these final 10 seconds.
Yeah, and that was the game plan from Coach Andruska. Find the backhand here, see if he can this last point.
He goes out wide, there's the serve and volley.
Nice.
Fight it off, inside out.
Oh, got it out.
Take that +1. Gets it
And
to
that
within
is the end of
13.
bolt
Nick
2 of
trying
7.
to find a little bit of better tennis from Kevin King there.
Yeah, look, I mean, look, both teams are trying to find that energy, trying to find the court. Kevin King, that was his third time coming in the singles match. He felt a little bit better, and now the women will be able to come on and do their thing.
We'll see how the Rise and the women's singles, if they can step up. Some great tennis from Mergit, but when they pulled them out, that hurt them just a little bit. We'll be back in a short break with women's singles.
What's up, McCoffee? So this is called Intennse. So it's a team-based tennis type of league. They do, it's kind of like, think of like tennis on a sprint. So they have 10-minute sessions. It's like one serve, and then, like, you know, whoever gets the point gets the point. If you hit a fault, you lose a point. If you hit a let, you lose a point. And then, you know, and then if a rally goes, whoever scores a point scores a point. Players can interchange, like players can substitute for other players on the team. And then they have 7 different sessions, and the sessions are designated based off of like men's singles, women's singles, and then mixed doubles. So then whoever has the most points at the end of each session, and then whoever has the most points overall will win. Yeah, for sure, man. Glad to have you. Glad to have you, and I hope that your Saturday is going well. And make sure you drop a subscribe and let other people know about the stream. No, I don't. Well, I don't. I'm not gonna say no. 'Cause I'm not sure. But like none. I would say none of the bigger name folks are in this league. But I wouldn't be surprised if people who are playing in this league have been part of WTA and ATP tournaments as well.
We have the women's singles bolts coming up next. But we have a special guest with us, Maria Mateus, J.Y. Abone. Toya Bush-Harris comes to joining us, the Pulse partner for the Rise.
Yes.
How you doing, Toya?
Oh, I'm doing well. I could do better, though. You know, I don't like my team having to play catch-up. I don't.
I am on Twitch. Same name. Push Play the DJ. We're actually live on Twitch as well. So.
You know, and to be honest with them, I was letting them know, look, we do not.
Yeah, we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick.
Game. They need to be playing their own game.
I usually would be on. I usually would be live on TikTok, but
right now, as
just
you
not
can see,
today.
the girls are on the court, and sometimes it takes.
So now we're gonna have women's singles.
Yes, come in there and turn it up.
Absolutely, I love that.
You know
how? You know, what would you say to them?
I would honestly tell them to look, calm down, relax. I know the lights are everywhere. You have a huge audience right now, and I think right now the nerves is leading their game. And so what we want them to do is calm down and kill it. I mean, they're making really silly mistakes, honestly. They're killing themselves on the court.
And what is your favorite part about this team?
Yo, thank you for the follow.
Energy, the lights, everything. How do you feel about it?
My favorite part is that there's so
Thanks for
many
gripping the
families.
stream. Hey, yo.
You know, I've seen kids literally
That's
saying,
crazy.
this is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I love. And I love the fact that my son, he's even on the sideline taking photos. Look at him, there he is.
Oh, that's so cute.
Well, that's one of the
Nice, man. Going good, man. Going good.
Community that it's
Glad to have you
there
come
is
over
this
from
pro
YouTube,
format,
you know.
But how much the community
And also, you know, wherever you are comfortable watching my content, I appreciate you being there. But I also thank you for coming over to Twitch and adding a follow here. It's truly appreciated.
I just need for my team to catch up.
Well, we're going to see your team take the court right now. Men's singles.
But yeah, day's going good, man.
Women's singles are
You
getting
know,
it started
just chilling.
now. Your team down 38-51. They're getting that gap a little bit closer. We're going to see if they can come together now to finish this off. But thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
We're going to see you throughout the night.
All right, and there's no if. They will.
All right. We're
Love
going to
the
hold
confidence.
you to that. I like that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, Tanya Sosnskaya in on the far side for the Sting. Carson Tongwillig in for the
All right, so this is women's singles, not men's singles. So they have the graphic incorrect.
Maria, you like UNC, right?
So the total score right now is 51 to 40.
Sure about that one,
All the blues the
JY.
same, right? 9 minutes here. They're going to get 2 10-minute singles bolts, and then all 3 doubles are going to finish off. True team format. The points accumulate throughout the entire night. Declare only one team winner as Carson tries to step inside the court with the forehand inside in, but great defense.
Oh,
by
to the net.
Tanya. Tough. She put herself in a good position.
She did. She did.
Yes.
Myself.
So score as many
You know,
points
Duke,
within the
UNC,
10
I think
minutes.
both of these
So
girls just have such
this one will be
just
the points
everything about them is
for that
so
current
good.
bolt.
Carson, you know,
And then this is the
she won
total
NCAAs
across
with her team and
all
won doubles. What a
3
resume. And
currently.
then she got to play in the US Open
So
main
currently,
draw. And Sasnukaya,
the Sting, which is
she played
STG,
last year. And then
they're
this year
currently
coming
up
back, she was
54 to
the round
41
one first overall pick.
overall.
Coach wanted
And then
her
right now they're
away.
tied
That
3-3
says a lot.
in this
Two
bolt
absolute college stars,
that they
but
call it.
tonight, all of that is thrown
So,
out
like,
the
I guess
window.
on
It's
this
how
session.
Can you compete in this format? We saw the one serve already.
So like I
Get a
said,
little
so
bit of trouble. You only
so
get
you
one
have you see how
opportunity.
these two women
Toya,
right now
what would
going
you
in the
say
singles
is your
match.
type of style? You're down
If
12.
you
Do
know
like to play
if
more
one goes on like a
offense
big
or more
run
defense and just
and
put balls in
you
play
know
when
has like
you're
a
struggling?
I'm
large
all about
point
the
gap,
offense. I'm all
they
about
could
the
substitute
offense. They're
and
gonna
add
play my
another
game.
you know
Now, I'm
swap
telling you
women
right now, though, this
to
net,
try to you know
it has to be jinxed.
catch up.
Something is not right about that net. I've never seen so many balls go into.
I have said that once or twice in my career. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I think Carson's
And then
gonna
whoever has the
take
most
that
points.
sideline's a little bit too close as she misses that forehand inside out down.
Yeah,
14.
man. Yeah, this is cool. This is
Rise
actually
on
my
the
first
near
time
side, Sting
doing
on the
this,
far
so
side.
this is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's
But
the
we
body
usually
serve.
I
We've
usually
seen
do like a
lot
whole
more
bunch of different sports on my
second and
channel,
third ball. Carson
along with
trying to defend
gaming,
on that forehand,
along with
pushes
IRL,
Tanya
and along
back,
with
trying to
music.
use that slice to change up
But
the
like when it
pace,
comes to
make
sports, we
Tanya
do
get low and overspin.
yeah, I do gaming, I do IRL, I do sports broadcasting like I'm doing now, and I do
That change of pace action. We see,
music.
need to see
I
some
DJ.
more dynamic, more mind game, the chess
So
match that
we
Intennse
do
can
like
become.
we do wrestling, we do boxing,
Tanya,
we
Talking
do
about
wiffle ball. We do ultimate frisbee. You know, so like a lot of the sports that you you know that you probably won't see on like major TV networks, I usually do.
And then you earn that 2-point
You know,
position.
and then like when college football season comes up, we do a little bit of college football from like smaller conferences. We've done college basketball. We've done Brazilian soccer. We've done soccer from different countries as well. So.
I mean, it is a lot, especially, you know, if you're on the taller side. You know, it makes it a lot harder to get that ball in.
My broadcasting network that I work with, CSN, the Creative Sports Network.
Minutes left. Women will come back and also play one more.
All right, 59-45. Thing up 8-7 in this current boat.
Thank you for having me.
We'll come back and see you again later tonight, and hopefully with your
What's my favorite?
better than where they are tonight.
Yes, it will be.
As of right now, it will be armored MMA, which is pretty much MMA but in medieval attire, with like swords and axes and things like that. What the? Bro, trust me, it's so dope. It's funny. It's legit MMA with weapons, and like they're just like going at it, and they're like in full armor. If you look at my YouTube, I got some videos of some past streams, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Draft pick comes a lot of expectations.
Yeah. And like tomorrow, well, tomorrow I might, if I do stream tomorrow, I'm doing, we have this thing called the Team Boxing League, which is kind of like it's kind of like tennis, but in a boxing format, where they have 24 3-minute rounds, and then they have different boxers from different weight classes do like 1 to 2 rounds each max. And then like their point system, whoever has the most points at the end of the 24 rounds wins overall for the team.
You know what? I mean,
all right, see, now they got the substitution. Yeah, and what's also cool is that you have like a 13-second serve clock.
+2. Interesting time for a substitution. You think let someone stay in there after getting some confidence?
Yeah, you know, maybe it was already timed out. It was like, okay, at the 5-minute mark, that's when you're going to go in so that you can allow your player to be ready to go in.
Yeah, but we've done a lot of different sports. We've even done so I don't know if you noticed. So the NBA, they have a basketball league in Africa called the basket. I think it's called the Basketball Africa League, the BAL, and we've done a couple games from the BAL as well.
Her nerves and frustration, seeing her first.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And it's so interesting, you know, as a coach, how do you plan it out? Because do you even plan it out, or do you just say, let's see how they play, and then I'll go from there? So far, we're seeing a good amount of substitutions tonight.
Drop shot coming forward.
Nice drop shot.
Just missed it. We'll see if she continues to use that play. I think if you're a coach, you stick with your plan, and you have to see it play out before you change too quick.
Yeah, where are you located?
She was actually here
I'm assuming
today to come watch.
You're in Ireland. Okay.
On our team. They're really good friends.
Let's see if we have any armored MMA fighters in Ireland. That would be cool if they did. I know they have some in Australia.
She'll get her feet under her here. What a good second serve that one was. And Coach Andruska telling her to take her time, stay in your routines. You have plenty of time. The 14 seconds feels like it's quick, but you want to take your time.
I think it's smart of her to come out and watch, honestly, because even with the lighting, right? Like, I remember in traditional tennis, if you have a night match, sometimes you want to just go out.
Nice forearm. Oh, you took it out.
You are, because it's just so different, and the lights in here are so bright.
That was a missed opportunity from Snells after a beautiful drop shot to not come in and follow it and hit a winner. So she sits back for forehand unforced air return. That's going to be tough to get it out of her mind.
It looks like that cosplay roleplay night fighting with no MMA. Ah, true.
You know,
I am from the U.S.
Stay aggressive, and she is staying aggressive as Snells, but she needs to bring in her target. She's going for the line quite a lot in some moments. I am from the U.S. Available, so take her time.
And that's out.
In the targets here.
68-53.
53 miss hit backhand return for Hinojosa. A lot of pace taken off, and actually it worked to her favor.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting because when you come in and your team's down by, you know, let's say now down by 14, you want to make an impact. And so that's when you start going for bigger shots that maybe aren't quite there, but you want to continue to take your time. Good volley. Oh, had the chance there.
I like Jessica wanting to go for that. I think she actually got so excited for it that she really rushed it, but that was the right idea.
Now is a great doubles player, loves coming forward. Coming to the net, setting it up off a big forehand inside in. Big fist pump. Coach Andruska loving that one.
I think in between every single point, he's been telling Snells to take her time, and it's really been effective.
Is Intennse primarily U.S. based? Yes, I believe so. So like this, they're based in Atlanta, Georgia. So yes. But I wouldn't be surprised if they would try to start to expand to an international market.
Give her a little bit of a break, regroup. We'll see when she comes back out. But it's tough first serve fault there for Colling. Oh, serve fault again, back to back. Colling taking a deep breath, trying to slow down in this fast-paced format.
And I love that. I think that's exactly what you need to do. You need to ground yourself. Snells is going for a little bit too much here. I think she wants to get to the net, but there's no need to rush that.
And especially here, when you're up 71-57, let the clock go down to 2 or 3 before you serve. Just take your time before hitting that serve. You don't need to rush. It's the other team that's down by a lot of points. They need to hurry up and get some points in.
Running the clock down, something that's very specific to the Intennse format. These players coming from traditional tennis, trying to find what their routine in between points is. Coaches talk about it all the time. Manage your time in between points very well. But 14 seconds is very different than the 20 to 25.
72 to 59.
As we see Coach Natalie trying to help her manage that.
Favorite sport in general? Ooh. So I'm actually very unique.
As well, right? Coaches always say you want to play with the right energy,
I love sports
in
general. I keep up with a lot of different sports.
Too far,
you know.
The same way on the other way, right? You can be too slow,
yes, I do like my American football, but I also love football. Real football. You know, I love baseball. I love basketball. I love F1. I love sports. So I try to keep up with a lot of sports. That's why it's so fun to me to do all these different types of sports, because I always find something intriguing and interesting about them.
10-point lead. Sting had a bigger one a little bit ago, but the Rides are keeping this within striking distance. Colling really working that clock to use her breath. We'll
5 seconds.
Impacts her. No, great serve. Bigger return by Snells. Sets up an offensive opportunity. Huge forehand inside.
Hands out, and a good point to end the boat.
Towards the sideline. Andruska loving the way she finished that, Maria.
Yeah, that was way better from Snells. I think she really started moving forward, but having big targets. She's hitting a huge ball. She's looking really good, very clean strokes. I'd like to see her keep going.
Well, let's see, Rise starting to play a little better. They're starting to rise up for the Sting. Snells being a big part of that with forehands like this. We'll see
AFL,
keep out if
GAA, what is
Sting.
that?
We'll be back shortly.
Let me look at what that is. AFL sounds like Aussie rules football. Yeah, so I have seen AFL before. Yeah, I've seen AFL before. GAA. The Gaelic Athletic Association. What is that? Irish International Amateur Sporting and Cultural Organization. Hurling. I've never heard of hurling. What is hurling? Traditional fast-paced Irish field sport that dates back over 3,000 years. Described as the fastest game on grass. It involves 2 teams of 15 players using so is it kind of like field hockey in a way? It looks like it's like a mix of field hockey and like lacrosse.
Thank you very much. Hey, good job. Good job. Good
Yeah,
job.
okay. So the sport blends elements of field hockey, lacrosse, and baseball. Huh, okay.
You know how old I am?
This is cool.
Old. Ask them. How old is she? No, don't ask her my age. Ask her if she knows what that means. Hey, get your hip under it. Hey, hip. Good job. Good job.
You know what I'm gonna do?
It's tough to get rhythm.
I'm gonna put. So I'm gonna send these to the people at the broadcasting network, and I'm going to see if we could probably like broadcast and stuff. Do they have like an actual like, you know? Do they have actual like I guess like do they show it on television in Ireland or? You know, like anywhere where we could get like an actual broadcast of live matches.
Okay, let's go. Finish this thing out, okay?
Coach Natalie doing such a great job, right, guys, of finding that balance of the energy and pumping her team up, but also pointing out each little one thing she wants.
They even have, oh, they have curling in America.
On Tatiana back out there now to start this bolt, guys.
73-65. It's getting a lot closer from the double-digit lead this thing used to have. Love those center line mic'd up moments, Maria, as you hear, you know, Will Nolan talking about rhythm and Coach Natalie saying, no, there's no rhythm here. And, you know, talk about that sometimes players try a little too much to find a rhythm, but you don't have full control over that.
Yeah, I think Coach was actually just so transparent there because she just literally said there is no rhythm here. And I think that's awesome for her to say because sometimes as a player, you're like, I can't find my rhythm.
74-67, 7-point deficit.
Because you're panicking.
Rise trying to get back into it.
Put it straight out and be like, you will not find your rhythm. Figure it out. I think that was awesome.
Yeah, and I think you have to be okay with maybe not feeling your best. You have to be okay with making some mistakes and know that your game is good enough to put it together when it matters most.
It's tough with the prize money on the line. And for the team, each person gets $1,500 when they win. And it's easy, especially that accumulates throughout the whole season. You want to play well, especially when you're the #1 pick, as Tanya Sosnowskaya was. They were up by 18, but now it's within 7. Rise getting better and better, and it's been interesting. You've been seeing Snells have some up and down moments.
Nice.
She has enough
nice forehand.
Hands like that make up for some of her tough misses.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, right? She's just stayed true to her guns. She's just said, you know what, I'm going to keep up my racket at speed. I'm going to keep going for my shot.
Oh, good drop shot.
Oh, what a
nice.
Snells. She's all over the court
right listen.
Now.
The whole team was on the court after a beautiful drop shot volley winner, and we'll see the Sting with their first timeout of the night.
Sting takes the timeout.
Yeah, and that's a smart timeout there. You know, you felt like Snells.
So is it? So now I think it's going up by 2 points. Before it was going up 1.
Forehands getting to the net, so smart timeout there by the Sting.
You're playing beautifully over here, right? Come on.
Yeah, not much needs to be said by Coach Andruska.
Go.
The Sting taking a timeout, trying to regroup. Rossley is locked. She's locked in for real.
Coaching, just momentum stop as opposed to strategy talk.
Yeah, when you're Coach Andruska for Snells, it's just like, hey, keep doing your thing, trust yourself.
Do you play tennis like
on the Sting
often?
side of things? Just want to take a couple deep breaths, try to slow it down, maybe put a few more balls in the middle of the court, and play a little defense if you have to.
I'd like to see a little change of pace, too, from Sting when you're playing Snells. I think Snells, you know, we've said she's missed a couple of shots, but at the end of the day, she's put the most points up for her team, and she's going for it. And if your team Sting, you want to get it up on her. You want to get it low. You want to change up the rhythm for her a little bit.
Back within 3, we see the wonderful use of the timeout to ruin the rhythm. Very interesting how eager Snells was to play. 20 seconds left in that timeout, and she was just standing there wanting to so eager to continue this high level of tennis.
3-point lead for the Sting.
18-3. Big forehand.
Nice forehand.
Forces that air. Fist pump.
Yeah, just casually, but unfortunately, it's not big in Ireland. My main sport was GAA. 34 now, so can't keep up with the pace. I get it. I understand.
Couldn't really find a forehand.
So do they not have?
Take your time, and it's really helped her.
Do they not have, like, so like here in the States, right? Here in the States, if we wanted to play particular sports, they have different leagues for different like age groups. Do they not have that for like for GAA and hurling and things like that? You know, so like, you know, like if I'm in my 40s, right, and if I wanted to play like football, you know, they have football leagues for people who are 40 and up.
The action a little bit ago, but now they got to work with Snell's big forehand and the drop shots. Set it up nicely, unfortunately in the net.
Yeah, she's made a couple of those droppers that have really been effective off of her big forehand, and that one misfired.
Yeah, they do, but more so different level, not specifically ages. I got you.
Interesting to go.
You more a slow pitch softball type of guy? Listen, I would, Dial. I would, bro. I don't care.
Actually, don't find it at all. Sometimes you got to go right into it to open the court to get to that weakness.
Dude.
And get the missed return. Taking a little too much.
I tried to play like I tried to play baseball.
Second serve was a little too slow in the middle.
And it didn't work out.
Eat that up every single time.
Like when I would say this was like maybe like
you just have to weather the
4.
storm. It's hard to get rhythm, like we talked about
like,
earlier, especially if you're playing someone like Snells. You know,
nah, maybe like almost like 8-9 years ago.
You can get her just Mach 10 winner on the line, and it's just too good. So if you're Tanya, weather the storm, keep going.
Timeout by Sting.
You're right. There is a lot of drinking, but there's a lot of people who are OD. They are extra.
And then again, be ready for maybe back end of the match over here, right? One more round over here. Carson.
If I wanted to, I could go back. But once I hit 30, I wanted to try other sports. GA is dominant here, so not much opportunity to try others. I get that. But that also gives you opportunity to bring a sport and make it popular where you live.
I think if the return goes out for one side, you get a lot of opportunity here. Right? If the return goes for one side over there, you're going to get some more opportunities over there as the point opens up, right? But look for ways to break it open. I don't mind those mixes either over there, right? That way, right? Let's go.
We're at like 8.5 right now. So
No, hey Dial, that's real talk. You spitting real fast.
Almost over 8 already. Yeah, 8.
When I was in my kickball league was in the middle of the week, and these dudes is out here just throwing back liquor, and I'm like, damn, what is y'all on?
What do you think of the coaches and their talk to their team?
I love how they just have a constant, dialogue with their players. I think it's so important as a coach to just be like, hey, how are you feeling? Because there's so much pressure going on right now. You see that with Carson there. She's wanting to hit that big kick wide, but she's maybe going too small of a target, and she just needs to bring the target in a little bit, settle down, keep going for her balls.
Carson Tongwilig back in, and we know why she was the #1 pick with returns like that. +2.
Hey, and she's a Tar Heel, just like me. A UNC Tar Heel, knows how to play big in important moments. Come on now.
You guys get along, right?
Hey, whoa.
Let's go, Heels.
84-79 for the Sting, hanging in there, trying to manage the max limits. Very interesting from the rise. We haven't seen the second-round pick, Carly Briggs, in yet. Coach Andruska trying to get Tongwilig back in. Must have seen a lot of good stuff from that Snell's Tongwilig combination.
84-80.
Yeah, and she's such a great doubles player, is Carson as well. So just trying to get her some more court time so that once doubles hits, she's been on the court quite a bit to be successful on dubs as well.
That's that long-term thinking these coaches need to think about with these unlimited substitutions, the no warm.
Yeah, it runs out 7 full 10-minute games, and then whoever wins out of the end of the 7th game is the winner. Is win overall.
Taking a lot of pace off that serve, gets that volley opportunity, and great volley by Tongwilig, but also smart by Sosnowskaya to not just throw up a lob and give Tongwilig another opportunity for a +2.
Yeah, and I'd be wary here. I feel like Tanya's getting a little tired. You saw her run for that last ball and just kind of hit it down into the court. She didn't give that extra effort to stay in the rally. So I think as coach, she recognized she's going to give Tanya one more point before she brings in the next player.
Kick out wide, above the shoulders of the backhand, but good return. Defends with the forehand. Tongwilig short angle forehand, forces the forehand down the line. Great backhand cross court, sneaking in for the swing and volley.
Nice.
Yeah, and I noticed prior to that last time out, Tanya did ask coach, hey, how long have I been out here? And she said, well, you've been out here about 7 minutes, 7.5, I believe. So that's why she got a few more minutes in. But yeah, a little tired there at the end. Great time for substitution.
85-84.
Throwing up the return. Hina Joseph back in, seeing her second action of the night. We are tied.
Tied game.
I love the way Tangili's playing right now.
Rise up 21-12 in this bolt, bringing the game back up tied 85 apiece.
Getting up there in your presence at the net, because the opponent sometimes freaks out. They think they have to hit way too good of a ball.
Good drop
they
shot.
Really don't.
Oh! Goes out 86-85. Sting back on top. Yeah, now this is really cool. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, this is the second day. They did the first day yesterday, but I wasn't able to stream it.
Runs around it. Tongwilig sets up an offensive play back to neutral. She's going to open up the court again. No, goes high above the shoulder.
Good rally.
Back and deep center.
Oh, goes out.
That air. So we talked about the body serve with the return and the serves. Now we're seeing deep middle ground strokes as well.
Yeah, Tongwilig is doing a great job of getting it deep in the court and then being able to set up that short ball because of the depth of her ground strokes. It's been impressive.
Bro,
find that forward as much as possible, running around the back. Uses the chip backhand down the line. And Joseph misses that wide.
I'm trying to remember who messed you up.
Their first lead since 3-2.
Because I don't think you had OG. I don't think you had OG for 20. Because if you did, I think OG messed you up. Because I think he had like 17.
When things are going to change, momentum shifts happen.
That was out. Wow.
What a big ball there from Carson. Brunson. She really wanted
Yeah,
that
Brunson
one. I know
struggled,
she's
bro.
gonna have a
He
bigger
struggled
target on
even
the next
though he
ball.
had like, I think he had like 19.
Just under 2.5 minutes
And you
left
needed him
before
for what,
men's
30?
doubles bolts comes up. Let serve goes in. We play it. Sneaks into the net. Flips it back.
Good
out.
smash.
This might be what the Sting have been looking for.
Yeah,
But
that's a
man,
little bit of extra
I ain't gonna hold you,
energy
man.
there on
I am
that
surprised
overhead.
that the Knicks were able to
The
pull it
Sting
off
just
last
trying to
night.
get her through these last few points here.
Wemby
Last couple
made a big
minutes.
mistake. Wemby and the coach for the Spurs made a big mistake.
89.
Wemby should have called the timeout, or the coach should have called the timeout when it was 104 to 104. Oh, he sold you on the second one then.
So she can run around the backhand, setting up a forehand and backhand opportunity.
Yeah, into the net.
Trying to hit that slice down the line into the net. Slice down the lines are tough.
Yeah, so tough, and it's going into the forehand, right? So you don't want to float it. You're trying to get it close to the net and let it bite.
Beautiful service motion by Hina Joseph, but just not enough wrist action with spin. Back into the net, still 1 point lead for the Sting. Minute and a half.
I think it's easier on slices to go either just middle of the court or cross. You're going over the higher part of the net. Carson a little bit wild on that ball. I like the way she's moving forward, though.
Yeah, she's continuing to look for her forehand as Carson and really staying aggressive.
3-point lead for the Sting now. I know it won't be as much as their 8-point lead, but if they can sneak out a 4 to 6
I need 1 point from Castle and 2 from Champagny to win that 7-leg one. Yeah.
Big return inside out, but Hina Joseph with the open stance, backhand down the line, fist pump to the team. Their sideline is finally starting to get back into it. Went quiet for a while, under 40 seconds.
Oh.
Big forehand inside out, just missed.
Is this like street ball but for tennis? I wouldn't want to call it street ball, but just think of it as like a more fast-paced tennis. You know, with a team concept.
For a long time, finally connects. 13, 12, final seconds before men's doubles.
You know, because when I think of street ball, I'm thinking trick moves and things like that too.
Kick again. Hinojosa runs around it. Deep middle forehand, both deep middle back at each other.
Yeah, it's out.
Sails that long 3-point lead for the Sting, and I think Nick, they'll take that right now.
Yeah. What's up, Rat? What's up, Desert Rat?
Substitution there with the last kind of 4 minutes.
Hey, man, this is pretty good, man. I'm actually enjoying it, man. It's a whole different concept, man, but I'm enjoying it, man. Oh, they have ELC. So like, yeah, so if a ball goes out, they got lights that trigger it and it goes
A
out.
lot of confidence from that as we have the men's doubles bolts coming up. Stay with us.
They have ELC here, but not Roland Garros. I mean, you know they're not gonna mess up with tradition. So yeah, so it's seven bolts out of 7 bolts, 10 minutes each. Bolts 1 and 2 were men's singles. Bolts 3 and 4 were women's singles, and I believe bolts 5, 6, and 7 are mixed doubles. Yeah. Yo, Dial, you not lying, bro. Yeah, Rat. There's a Rat. Were you able to do? Were you able to do it yesterday? Because I didn't get to do it yesterday. It's my first day doing this. Intennse. I'm about to put a little bet in. A little bet. Oh, did I miss it already? I did. Damn. Well, good thing I didn't put the bet in. I would have lost. Did someone on another platform? Yeah, on YouTube. Did someone on another platform? Was it Ozanka? Pat Mac says, did someone on another platform mention the lack of Roland Garros line call tech, by the way? If so, tell that person or the viewer that Casper Ruud got absolutely robbed. All right. Wemby needs to add at least 75 pounds of muscle on. Bro, I would agree with you. But I feel like with this new generation of bigs, bro, because they are so heavy on the dirt type of style, right? I feel like if Wemby had a little bit of like a Luka build, he's a menace, bro. But he's so versatile playing that mid-range game and the deep and the long range, that his post game is also like, like absolutely solid. But yes, he gonna get pushed around.
Visit Sandy Springs. Stay close to the intense action all season long. Find hotels, restaurants, and all the things to do in Sandy Springs.
But he's trying to use that just to, to create separation.
We are back for men's doubles bolts. It's been an incredible.
All right, so we got men's doubles. Oh snap! That's homie, DJ Irie.
I bring those winning vibes. You know what I mean?
I know him.
Hey,
He used to DJ at the radio station back when I lived in Florida.
Practice to get ready for this match. What did you like when you saw that team camaraderie?
Listen, well, first of all, it really is like family. We actually had brunch together this morning, right? Which is great. So I got to really kind of dig into their backgrounds and who they are as people. Wow, wonderful people, amazing people. It felt like a family reunion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So good.
It was great. And then coming out here and seeing them practice, I was like, wait a minute. My family's a bunch of hitters. I was like, hold on a second. What's going on here?
They can play.
They can play. They can play. I'm so proud of them, man. This is awesome. What an honor.
Nah, that's real talk, though. For sure.
This is different. What do you think about this format?
This is tennis, but I would say, turns up, baby! No, this is great. Listen, you cannot deny the energy in this facility. It's undeniable. You walk into all kinds
I
of
would like to go to this
amazing.
live.
Tennis has been a very dynamic background in terms of the traditional, we're going to be kind of quiet, It's still tennis, but with all the flair. I didn't know I missed it, but I do.
And you've always been a tennis fan. You love tennis. You started at a young age. You've been playing quite a lot. How often do you play, and how much do you love watching? Now we're going to be watching some of the doubles. It is quick and fast.
It's so quick. So you know what? I actually.
The Knicks are at the age where you stop caring if people like you or not. Yo, Dow, you spitting, bro.
I'm doing points at 7 a.m.
Yeah. Bro, the fact that the Knicks are literally about to
You know what I'm saying?
I think they're about to win the chip, bro. It's crazy.
And then when you're watching doubles like this, you were able, you were here yesterday. You watched a lot of the tennis. Doubles is so fast, trying to take balls to the net. What do you love about this doubles format?
Like I said, man, if the Knicks win, man, good for New York, man. Good for the fans, bro. They've been waiting years for that.
Right? So to have this 10
I just know it's gonna turn into Gotham City for real. Oh, I know the doubles are gonna be so fast paced.
And that clock's constantly running.
Oh yeah, I feel it too.
It's like get back on serve.
I feel it too.
Keep it going. So the pace is
Fault.
like you gotta just
97, 92.
97, 92. This thing on the
I
far
feel
side
it
with a
too.
5-point lead.
Only question is, I wonder with who.
Team Carlos Aguilera.
I like the lead. I like that.
Because I feel like it'll be like somebody like OG
You mentioned the clock earlier.
and like De'Aaron Fox. Oh, why you hit him like that? Or Brunson gonna find a Fed? Nah, he not made a world peace.
Only count as one.
Okay. You might have to change that rule.
Not sorry.
Luke Jensen wanted it to be +3, but the rule hasn't changed yet.
He shall not rise again. That guy.
Yeah, and you mentioned the clock, and I've been waiting the whole night until it gets down to that. Dos minutos.
Hey, we'll give you one today. We'll give you one today, man. Shout my boy Mike B.
I mean, you were watching, you're Finn and Aguilar.
Yeah, if you know about the dos minutos, that's what the Miami Heat used to do every time it was 2 minutes left in the game.
Yes.
I think it was Michael Bustamante, who just retired recently.
King trying to use that serve ball. He's got returns.
Yeah, you right. Brunson did have to get separated. Brunson don't care, bro. Brunson don't care, bro. He ready to fight, bro.
They're small guys,
but there's a video.
They sure do. They sure do.
Oh.
Great.
Oh, got him. That was nice. There's a video of all of the media heads talking about how it was a terrible idea for the Knicks to go all in on Jalen Brunson. So if Brunson wins the title, bro, he got to play that video at the parade, bro.
Yeah, we did.
To shut up all of them. Knicks at 4? You stupid. You stupid, but it's true. What that dude said? He said, my mayor is Muslim, my bagels are Jewish, my Christian Dior, Knicks at 4.
Love that.
What's good, Cesar?
With a +2 post.
Come on.
Big time.
These guys are specialists.
Bro, between that and the Bing bot, bro, the freaking bot that's wearing the Knicks jersey saying F Trae Young.
He's so good.
Fast-paced doubles is intense right now.
Gonna try to serve up and stop the momentum that the Sting have been.
Did I see the Whoopi girl? I mean, I've only seen some people saying F Whoopi Goldberg, but
Feel the energy from Irie up here.
It tends to happen, you know?
Yeah.
Misses that backhand down the line.
yeah, please.
Irie, thank you so much for joining us.
How you feeling, though, man?
Fun, man. I want this shot. How do I apply?
Hey, dude,
I think you just sent it in.
That's out.
just sit up here with us.
Sting back up to a 9-point lead, man.
Oh my God. All right, man.
You the man.
106.97. Sting trying to keep this momentum building as Matthew Terry.
Reggie said too, he'll take a pay cut.
The energy is moving.
That's how you know he he's trying to build a winner, a consistent winner at that.
They got the wrong service order. The clock's running down on them. Quick serve gets it in play. Oh, and they almost took advantage.
Just missed that volley.
Just missed it wide, but almost with an incredible bounce back. Great coaching by Coach Natalie to get him ready. Kevin King trying to stay calm, understands from last season, still a lot of times, don't want to overplay. Serve into the net. That's his 8th fault of the night. When you consider they're down 9, those 8 are impactful.
Yeah, that's a lot of doubles there coming from
Both sides, all the great players who were seeing about with it. Yeah, for sure. Shoot, I mean, that was the Spurs, man. Bro, the amount of times Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili took pay cuts to keep a team together.
Reflex volley, King,
you know?
Backhand return winner.
Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest thing. You're so right, Maria, in doubles.
Hey, yo!
In doubles, you don't want to be scared of the ball. You want to go get the ball. So
you know,
see these players just
that's why. Listen, that's the reason why folks hate the Dodgers, right? Because like, because the Dodgers, they will give out these massive contracts, but the players will be like, backload all the money, and I'll get paid I'll get paid more money the back end of the career, so you have more money up front. Like they would defer money, right? They will defer money to ensure that the front office has enough money to get another big player in. They've all, bro, Shohei, Freddie, Mookie, Yoshi, Roki, Kike, Muncy, bro, they all be like, yo, whatever you give me, we got it. Yo, we're trying to get this person. Listen, Cesar, I know you from Detroit, man. I know you don't keep up with the Tigers like that. I think he plays for the Tigers. But Tariq Skubal, just stop playing and send that man to the Dodgers, bro. Send Skubal to the Dodgers, bro.
Some great center line mic'd up moments. 2 confident coaches.
He's going to be a Dodger, bro. And then when it happens, baseball is going to hate us even more. You know how crazy it is when you got Yankee fans upset at what the Dodgers are doing, and I'm like, y'all the ones who built that system. Why are you mad that somebody perfected your system and make it work consistently? This is what y'all did. The Yankees, y'all the creators of this.
The players are going to feel that way too, right? So you need calm energy, which I think both of these coaches are giving right now.
Big kick, but they have not changed that at all. They keep serving him there. He keeps ripping it. When are they going to change?
Yeah, and almost then you want to go I formation. That way you can slide it to the forehand.
I'm telling you right now, man, Skubal is coming to the Dodgers, bro. And baseball is going to lose their mind, bro. And I'm here for it. I want all the violence.
Formation there, exactly like Nick said, and it really paid off because
right?
Mergette is all over the net
Bro,
right now.
the same way when Blake Snell left the Giants and then came to the Dodgers and won a title. Why would you not want to come to us, bro? Why you think Edwin Diaz came to us?
Where will they go?
There's your eye body formation.
Oh, wow.
Coach Nick. There it is. Found the body for it. Let's go. Hey, but we got Coach Kevin King on there.
But that's how you know, yeah, bro. Take a pay cut, and now you're about to become a legend. And here's the funny thing, right? Even if the Knicks lose, Jalen Brunson has already cemented himself as a Knicks legend.
113-108. Rise on the near side in the blue.
And if anybody wants to disagree with that, they're just know they're bugging. Oh, how you missed that, bro? How you missed that? Oh yeah, without question, bro. But you know who should be sick? You know who should feel sick? The Dallas Mavericks. Because how you have Jalen Brunson? You had Jalen Brunson before the glow up, before the transformation, and you had Luka, right? You would have kept those two together. You would have kept those two together, right? Dallas would probably win the NBA champs.
Terry runs around, big return, even bigger forehand by Finn.
Jeez, that was a laser by Finn on that forehand.
Sometimes if you're gonna hit a return that big,
yep, that's true too. He said the Cowboys. Listen, man, the Cowboys need so much help, bro. And the Cowboys will be better off when Jerry Jones sells that team.
That return into the net, but I think that's a big credit to Aguilar.
Yeah, anything as a net player to take the eye off the ball of the opponent there. Aguilar is all over the net, and the returners are really feeling it. They're looking at Aguilar.
He ain't never selling.
Just pick your spot. Don't worry.
He ain't never selling, bro.
If he's gonna go forehand, pick your spot. If you're gonna go backhand, pick your spot. Don't worry about who's at the net.
There's that.
Oh, he's literally the modern day Al Davis. He's the modern day Al Davis. That's facts, bro. He is Al Davis, bro. He says, bro, like, I'm not selling the team until they take me home.
Eye off the ball, whether that's a fake, whether that's a poach. And also, if you're a returner, what big...
Oh, it's a 10-point lead. Bro, they've been getting as close as 3. And then the Sting will go on a run, bro.
And then that way you're going to hit an aggressive shot.
Good smash.
+2, volley winner.
I think that's so well said, Nick, because as a player, if you overthink it too much, you end up either missing or actually just doing exactly the opposite of what you wanted to do. So sometimes
Jerry,
you really just need to make it and be quick.
He run it beyond the grave. It's crazy.
Aguilar to serve. Terry misses that serve wide. Minute and a half. Body backhand.
Hey, son, that's gonna be crazy. Brian Schottenheimer gonna be like, "Hey, we're gonna draft this person," and then something's gonna start rumbling. No.
Great reflex by Mergette. Aguilar, how well does he close?
They're gonna have a dry erase board that just start moving on its own.
Okay, after the serve, my first volley, I want to be
no.
the service line, and then
who wrote that?
A quick first step after the serve is important.
He's
so fast, such a great athlete. Look at that first volley.
He gonna see Miss Cleo there, so you ain't lying.
124, 113, final 45 seconds of men's doubles. King looking up at the clock, staying calm.
For all of these players, the closer they can get to the net, the better, because if the ball hits anywhere on their racket, it will go over the net, and it will be good no matter what.
10th fault by King, big considering the 12-point deficit. Great return by Terry, but the hands and movement by Aguilar.
I mean, Aguilar's almost jumping over the net. I mean, that's a great lesson, Maria. You're so right. The closer you get, the easier it is to put those balls away.
Bro, New York is about to be... No, you can't call it New York City no more. That's Gotham, bro. Oh, nice. That's 2 points. Cosman down.
2-1. Run it out. You got a 15-point lead. Maria. Wow, talk about the Sting and that Aguilar double.
That was unbelievable. Yeah, that was the Aguilar doubles, 100%. He was all over the net, and that's all that mattered in that doubles. He was on top of the net, he moved around, he did what he needed to do. Let's see what comes next.
No, he wasn't. Bro, did you see? Fam. Yeah, we can pizza. We can, for sure. Bro, did you see Ty Lil? I don't know how much you know about these new streamers. Did you see Ty Lil and Zeddy doing a Knicks watch party? Like, in the streets. Oh, yeah, yeah, Dial. They really can.
Up 15 points as we go into.
I was gonna say
bolt
go,
number
nigga,
7.
go. Yo, what a bandwagon, bro.
Doubles. Ben, what did you think?
What a bandwagon.
Because certainly it got close, and then you kind of gave yourselves a little bit of a leeway again.
Yeah, it did get close again. But me and my partner have been working in practice all week, and we have good belief in each other. We could get a lot of points on the board for the Sting, and yeah, we did so.
We had DJ Irie over there. On the
they got a big bandwagon.
Just clamoring and glowing about
Yo,
you being this double.
If they don't, nah, man. But the Knicks win, bro. The Knicks win, bro. New York people gonna be so ignorant, bro.
Such a nice guy, and it's providing us with really good support for our team. And
you want to see the city be happy? The city's going to burn, bro.
Enjoy it. Best of luck.
The city's going to burn, bro. Have you not seen the videos? There are videos of a dude wearing a Spurs jersey.
Boston, welcome back after a fun night. Night number 2.
Yes.
And they chased him down like 4 blocks, ripped the jersey off of him, and then stomped out the jersey, bro.
The weekend is here. The guys are balling. The ladies are taking over. I can't wait to see.
Here we go. Women's double.
The Sting and the Rise had a very close bolt when it started with the men's doubles. And what do you think about Finn, Merzette, Aguilar, the way they took over?
Oh, listen.
And then there was another dude who was wearing a Wemby jersey, and then somebody threw, like, people were throwing water at him, and then the police came, and they were going to handcuff him, but apparently they said that they were going to do it for his safety, so he don't get hurt by the New York fans.
Jessica Hinojosa in for the Sting. They had an 18-point lead. The Rise took it to within 1, and now they are trying to stretch it. Sting got it back to 16. And in this team format, every now and then, an individual does shine, right?
I'm on. You see it. Right
out.
Now, what I want to look for is can Tongale and Stills take it back for their team? Can they find a way to get the momentum like they did when they had the
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If the Knicks win, bro, the parade alone is gonna be stupid, bro. You gotta do the parade.
That's gonna help Snells with a big.
You gotta do a parade on the subway, bro. You gotta do it on the MTA, bro.
Then you go down big again. Is that deflating, or does it make you feel like, hey, I did it once, I can do it again?
Exactly.
Yo, Dow, you not lying, bro.
Again, you can do it again. It's all about keeping the pace. Yesterday I talked about they cannot rush it. They got to make sure they're taking their time. They have 14 seconds. If you got to use them,
yo, listen. If you live in New York City, right? If you live in New York City and the Knicks, oh, hold on, good rally. Oh, that was out. Yeah. Oh no, she got that. If you live in New York City, right? And the Knicks win this championship, you better call out of work for a week. And if you ain't got the PTO, say I don't need it.
How do you feel about risk versus reward? You know, if she's going for such a big ball there, do you think it's worth it for her to go for that and hopefully get rewarded?
You know?
Look at that, she got lucky there.
Come on, you gonna risk it.
And then you know what's also gonna be dope about this, right? If the Knicks win, right, the city's gonna get like pretty much like people gonna trash the city, right?
Where it looks like an easy shot. Is that something
Mondami gonna offer money for people to clean up the city.
As a defensive back, hey, the next play is what counts. You gotta let the bag go, and you gotta know what you're capable of.
And people gonna be like, "Yo, I love it."
And how influential is the rest of your team, right? We saw the men just play so well for Sting there.
Because the way that he was offering people money to shovel snow, and they was going crazy, you know they're gonna do the same.
You have momentum, and the team has to keep it going when it comes to hyping the girls up, letting them know again when the ups are
It should have been the Pistons.
and lows, you got to keep that even flow.
Hey man,
with their biggest momentum push of the night up to a 20
like I say, I don't know how the Pistons lost to the Cavs. But honestly, the way that the Knicks were playing, bro, y'all had no chance.
Partner and how much they can impact. We see it right there.
No chance.
That one serve rule can sometimes get them back. It hurt the Rise with the men with King, who had 10 faults, Tanya gives one back. She's had 7 herself tonight.
Pistons got robbed by the Clippers in the draft. What you talking about?
Right, in the doubles, you can either get really close in score or farther apart.
What are you talking
Everything
about?
moves so fast, it
What do you
really
mean
just
about it?
depends.
Hinojosa standing far back.
Oh my, frozen rope.
Bro, 22-point lead, man.
That was a little bit of a zone read by Hinojosa, waiting
The-
for the
listen,
server partner
we
to
didn't
move.
do
Now I
anything.
know where
That's
to
the
go.
NBA. The NBA picked that.
Time Willick tries to move.
Listen,
Tanya
how you
covers
gonna
the
blame us for
line.
just sitting there?
Both moving, trying to figure out where to stand. Hinojosa forces it down the line. A lot of movement made her panic. Error in the net.
And just like in the men's dubs, right, all that movement, like you just said, JY, sometimes you don't even have to hit the
Yeah,
ball. You don't
I
have
hope
to
you
do
can find
anything.
something to be
just have
happy about with the
move, and
Bulls.
Look at that, she's right on the alley there. Snells is right there.
Oh, got him.
Drop right there. Let's go.
+2 volley winner at Intennse. You hit a winner, you get 2 points. The Stinger gonna love that.
We need a
Big
playmaker.
return,
We can't
but
rely on
great
Kid to
volley
do everything.
reflex by
Bro,
Hinojosa.
y'all got what's his name, bro? Jalen or Jaden? Don't y'all got like he's like a forward or something?
Big return.
I saw a video of NYPD being asked about the Knicks winning. Bro, because they know. Bro, Dial, you know that is legit going to be, bro, I'm telling you. All of y'all who love Batman Arkham Asylum, bro, you're about to get a live action version if the Knicks win the NBA title, bro.
Big backhand down the line winner. Is this one of those moments where Snell maybe
Bro,
trying to
I got dudes that I know who are not from New York, bro. Out here repping the Knicks like that's been their team.
Trey, do you think you even look at the clock in these moments, or you literally just, you know, vision forward, you just go, you play every single
I'm
point?
talking about dudes who ain't never been to New York.
But don't let the clock rush you. You have to stay in form. And you see these girls right now, they are rushing it. They're trying to get those winners. They're trying to find points.
All right.
And right now, like that one, they're trying to risk it. They're trying to find these winners and get those extra points.
You know, one of the things that we haven't seen from on
Nah, fam.
just yet as this thing had their biggest
Nah,
lead of the
fam.
night, is the
This is
timeout.
one of those times, bro.
Coaching. You ever look to the sideline and be like, hey,
This
coach,
is
I'm
one of those
trying,
times
but
where
maybe we need to
if a
talk this out
team
little
win,
bit.
bro, I legit got to avoid where you are, bro. New York on a different level, bro.
And she's showing exactly why.
You do not want to pull up for that, bro.
Wow, has she rebounded extremely well in doubles with the help of Hinojosa.
Like, bro, you finna have dudes, bro, you finna have dudes jumping into Coney Island for the hell of it, bro. You saw the model going on? Which one? My Muslim, my mayor Muslim, my bagels are Jewish, my Christian Dior, Nixon 4.
I need them to start going in.
Beat the Brewers and he said, yeah.
Gives it up. Serve point back. You win the point.
Hey, man. Bro. My mayor Muslim, my bagels are Jewish, my Christian Dior, Nixon 4.
Around the backhand, sets up the forehand, inside in, gets another forehand, tries to come to the net, forces the error. One of the things we haven't seen in women's doubles that we saw a lot more in men's doubles was the I formation.
Yeah, you know, and Dial, I was talking to that, right? Because, like, my best friend, he says, my best friend was supporting the Knicks, right? I mean, he was supporting the Nets, but he was like, he said, "Oh, I can go back to supporting the Knicks because my inner child got healed because he was just happy to see them winning."
Great move by Hinojosa, very smart, understanding that's Briggs' first action. She's not going to take a lot of risk and go down the line. Very
like I said, I'm not upset at it, bro. Right? Because this is similar to like. You know, the Browns. Like, you know, like you got people that be like, oh, I'm not opening up a can of beer until like the Browns get to the playoffs or something like that.
It's like that rookie quarterback gets his first action of the season. You know,
it was something like that.
And you're up 20 plus. Oh yeah,
you know?
I know you want to throw the ball.
Like,
let me go get one of
bruh,
these picks.
all I'm saying is, bro, hey, LA Clippers, give me one, fam. Please, bro, I just want one.
She is doing that right now.
I just want one, bro.
Calm, but it's going to be tough. They are down 27. You want to stay within
right, like,
distance to get mixed doubles. These are going to be the 2 most important minutes of the night for the Rise.
Like, it gets on my nerves when the team who has never won this title before wins the title, and I'm like, damn, bro, that could have been us.
Give it to me. Top spin lob, Hinojosa.
Oh!
Gosh, what a beautiful lob!
Dare I say this
Yeah.
has turned into
No,
the Hinojosa
high key, the
show?
Nets need to go back to New Jersey, bro. They need to go back to New Jersey, bro. I always feel like that was the biggest mistake going to freaking Brooklyn, bro. Like that, like if you're in the borough, if you're in the borough, bro, the Knicks are your team, bro.
Looking a little bit lost. Time for him to slow things down.
Right? Like baseball, it's cool. You got the Subway Series, you got the Mets, you got the Yankees, right? Heck, even in MLS, you got the New York Red Bulls and you got NYCFC, right? And that's even starting to get a little bit more traction. You at least got the Rangers and the Islanders, right? But like when it comes to like, nah, man, the Nets is a Jersey team, bro.
I think Jessica really wanted that one. She moved a little bit too early, though, and Carson was right on it. She saw her move, she took her shot, and she got it.
Last minute. Serving volley once again, showing why she won an NCAA championship.
Let's go.
Now she's jogging backwards, understanding, build momentum, time running out. Big kick, Carly Briggs moves early, looked like a called cross. Had that volley opportunity, didn't put away. Now for the overhead. Right back on the line. That will play 30 seconds. They can sneak out 1 or 2 extra points. They have hope going into mixed doubles. Kick to the forehand and forces that return long. The movement from Briggs. Final 15 seconds.
Pretty cool with even 15 seconds left. They're still signaling and showing.
I don't know, man. I would probably say
showing how actually, you know, not nervous they are, and they're just sticking to
maybe 25%.
It is paying off. That's so good from Briggs.
Got to keep that communication going. That's
25%, bro. 25%.
Big finish.
Zverev is solid, bro. I don't know if Flavio has that much of a chance, but I could be wrong.
To this next boat, this is where it's at. Can you put your team with momentum
You know,
in, man?
but this is a crazy Roland Garros, bro.
A lot of fun action when we come back. The final 10 minutes of mixed doubles.
Oh, yo, we got one more boat left to go. 20-point lead. Let's see if the Ross can do something in these last 10 minutes. Yo, Bomber. So here's my thing, right, about that. Ja Rule should be eaten, right? What's the boat? It's like that's what they call a session. So the first 2 boats were men's singles. The next 2 boats were women's singles. You had men's doubles for boat 5. Boat 6 was women's doubles, and now you might have mixed doubles for the last boat. So that's what they call like their sessions, bro. If I'm Ja Rule, I'm enjoying the royalties and revenue if I did it properly, right? I'm enjoying the royalties and the revenue. I'm not gonna talk no trash. I'm not gonna talk no trash because 50 Cent is still alive. 50 Cent is still alive, and he gonna shut all that hype down. So I'm gonna just be like, right? If I'm in the arena, I got 100 clips. Play it again. I ain't gonna talk no trash or nothing. If someone find me in Manhattan and they ask me, yo, so how you feel hearing your song again and it's blowing up, man, royalties. I'm enjoying it. That's it. Cause I'm not dealing with I'm not gonna set myself up where 50 Cent got more ammo on me. 50 Cent already don't like me. He ended my career once. Why am I gonna give this man a chance to pretty much resurrect me and then kill me again? I'm good.
And that's going to be our most important center line mic'd up moment of the night as the Rise are down 20. But, Nick, they made a push in women's doubles.
Yeah, I mean, again, in doubles, it's just so key if you can get some points on top of the net. But now We've seen Finn really take over in the men's doubles.
You know, sometimes you got to enjoy your success in silence, man.
Bring it back.
What a start there, too, from Merjet, right? You're coming out here, you think you're a little more nervous. This is the last bolt here. It's all or nothing here. And he came out and he just started really well. Obviously not the best serve there, but hey, he's coming out swinging.
Final 2 minutes of women's doubles were key for the Rise.
You know, like you know what they say, like, oh, if I win the lottery, right? Nobody gonna know, but there will be signs.
They gave themselves a fighting chance. Carson Tongwilik, Kevin King in for the Rise, both their #1 draft picks. Big moment. You put in.
I just need the Lions to win the Super Bowl, bro. That's what, like, bro. I just want the Raiders to get back to the promised land. I want the Clippers to win the title, right? Like, I'm good with the Dodgers. The Dodgers been winning for me recently, so I've been okay. I need Manchester United to get back to the top of the Premier League. You know,
stepping in, taking returns early, tries to come forward. Great shot by Tongwilik, 159, 142. Great return by Tanya with King at the net, and another tag by this thing on King. He's been so aggressive with his positioning, but no
sir,
fear
don't you represent Chelsea, the middle of the table club of the top 6?
Big backhand, great reflex, +2.
Wow. What a volley there from Finn.
Quick serve by Tanya, tries to get Kevin King not ready. They're defending now, overhead opportunity. Miss hit goes into play. Tongwilik swinging volley. Big forehand to King.
I've been blessed to see all my football teams win. Cruz Azul, Chelsea, and Barca. Listen, I've been blessed to see Man United win, but I've also been tortured with seeing Man United lose. Same way with the University of Miami. Watching the Miami Hurricanes in the late 90s into the 2000s. You know, seeing them dominate, and then seeing them struggle for this long.
Especially on Kevin King's serve.
I understand.
Can use the heavy kick. Carson can try to take over the net, so just 1 point at a time. Try to get as many 2-pointers as you can.
Big serve. Tanya goes all the way back. King
the ball was going out, but Kevin King went to go get it. He knew he needed 2 points there.
Did you check out goals? No.
The rules, +2 for winners here. Took advantage. Another big serve to Sosnskaya. Jams it up.
Watch out.
4 in a row for the Rise.
Oh, Raj trying to come back. Man, you ain't been right since Sir Alex. Listen,
the teams better watch
try to tell him, man. On Steam, I got. Can you send me a link to that? Shoot, I downloaded this eBaseball.
Forehand back at it, winner.
Oh shit!
That's an unbelievable. I don't even know if the lob is a great play on the returns. It gave Kevin King an opportunity.
I need Mexico to win a World Cup too. That ain't never happening, brother. I'm gonna tell you something like this. Because I'm about to do a video like this. Oh, because if y'all don't know, I just got approved to the Fox Sports Creator Club, so I'm going to be doing content for the World Cup. I'm going to do a video on why the CONCACAF will never win a World Cup, bro. The CONCACAF is, when you compare these federations, bro, CONCACAF is like dead last, bro. Maybe above Oceania, bro.
Big time for it.
Right? And that's only slightly, right? Because Asia is like, bro, Japan, South Korea could smack, bro. Right? Bro. Oh, that's out. Bro, think about it, bro. Think about it, right? How many legitimate teams in CONCACAF could actually compete for a World Cup, bro? Right? Only 3. Right? 3 right now. Right? Maybe 4. Right? USA, actually no, 3. USA, Mexico, I would say Canada, but I don't believe in Canada like that. I would probably say more so Panama over Canada. Right? So you compare those 3 teams as your best 3 teams in the CONCACAF, right? Your best 3 teams in the CONCACAF have no chance against teams in CAF. Africa is smoking y'all. Common Bowl, South America, night and day difference. UEFA, night and day difference. What are we doing?
Great
That's
return,
how.
but a +2 winner. King struggling to see that. Came
What are
back
we
so
doing?
fast.
CONCACAF has no chance.
Such a laser there by Finland.
Did you just do Canada dirty? Pizza, do you have faith in your own nation that they can win a World Cup?
Big return to Tanya. Even
Right?
bigger again.
They have some good players, right? But overall as a squad, I don't think they have anything. Bro, they don't have what it takes, bro.
She found the alley for
Exactly.
the winner.
Not to win it, but to show up.
On that backhand, the way she absorbed pace and used it right back was so
Right?
good.
Jamaica used to have chances, and then they just went to crap.
Put it into a
Right?
difficult place. 4 minutes left, but you can see the look of emotion.
But CONCACAF does not have teams to show.
Fired up in the background.
Right, bro. Hear me out, bro. You're in a CONCACAF World Cup right now, right? Because you literally got more CONCACAF teams than ever before.
He's
Right?
ready to play himself, DJ Irie.
Because you got 3 host nations, bro. There is no team from the CONCACAF that is going to win this World Cup. What about, bro? You have Nigeria, you have Senegal, you have Morocco, you have Ivory Coast, you have Cameroon, you have
Big kick, Tanya goes all the way back, but misses the return in the net.
like those 5 alone, bro. Ghana, bro. Ghana, Nigeria, Ghana, Nigeria, Egypt, I think what, Turkey? No, Turkey's in UEFA. Ghana, Nigeria, Egypt, Morocco, Senegal, Cameroon, Ivory Coast. You have at least 7 teams, right? And then if they want to show up and compete, Congo.
Stretch volley winner. The +2 that they needed. And while they take that
Night and day difference.
Make sure you get your Intennse merch. Visit that shop.
Is the national guard going to get activated before with it? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Tennis, if not all the sports.
Which Europe teams have no chance? You have teams like San Marino, Moldova, Luxembourg. You know. Now, if you talk about teams that are in the actual tournament,
Listen, you're too good. That's rhythm there, and you taking that center of it.
Scotland.
They're gonna get you once or twice, but you're gonna be fine too, right?
You know, people are showing a lot of love for Norway, but I mean, Norway only has Odegaard and Holland, bro. Right? Like Norway has the same problem with Norway has the same problem with like a Poland, right? When they was like all you had was Youssef and Lewandowski, right? Bro, there's like that's like let's be honest, right? When you think about teams, when you got teams in UEFA, teams in Europe, right? Teams in Europe that are always going to compete: France, Spain, Portugal, Germany. Belgium is hit or miss. The legit hit or miss.
Well, I mean, look, I think it doesn't matter where you serve
yeah,
the fin. He's
Portugal,
swinging for the fence.
Portugal, France, Spain, Germany, Belgium.
Balls. At least give yourself a chance.
Bro, somebody wrote a post. Somebody wrote a post saying there's no way. How is Roberto Martinez still running Portugal after what he did to Belgium?
King down low, waiting for the return to come back.
Bro, Belgium had so many chances. Honestly, Belgium, low key. Oh, and I can't be rude. You gotta give Netherlands credit too. Netherlands be hit or miss as well. But Belgium had so many chances of being a freaking dynasty. They had a golden era, bro. You had Lukaku. You had Benteke, you had Kevin De Bruyne, you had Axel Witsel, you had Eden Hazard, you had at one point you had Fellaini, you had Courtois at goal, you had
Kevin King just hasn't been working all night.
son, they had you had Vincent Kompany, bro.
For these teams to regroup themselves.
Bro, did you not hear that lineup and you could not win? Because you just didn't want to show up?
What do you do here? This is go time.
Yeah,
you just go for it all, go for the plus twos.
Yeah, look, I think as a returner, you just got to go for winners. I mean, you gotta pick your
was
spot
it
before you tip.
Raphael Van der Ven? I think it
Point
was.
line. As a server, you might have to start going for a little bit bigger serves.
Yeah, bro, bro.
Maybe put away the next shot. So you're going for as
Oh yeah,
many
how can I forget
winners
about
as you
England?
can, so you got to play uber aggressive.
This is the ultimate
England,
Hail Mary.
so England was a team that always looked good on paper, but then they just didn't deliver. And that was just because of either bad coaching, bad management, or players just not showing up when they needed to. Bro. And that was the thing, right?
Yeah, the Sting are gonna try to.
Bro, they had players and their bench, bro, was solid. Belgium was so disappointing, bro.
Merced to serve 179,
So
164.
disappointing, bro.
Sting on the far side. 13-point lead. Had the opportunity, went backhand down the line.
Italy,
That's a tough
disappointing.
kick on this type of court where it jumps.
There they are. They're gonna take their time here.
You know, because you think about the best teams in South America, right? Best teams in South America: Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Uruguay.
Another timeout here by Coach Andruska, understanding what they're doing by taking the time, taking the clock down.
You know,
want to give his team a little bit of a breather here to reset, but again, continue to play aggressive. If you are
I don't think Argentina's gonna do anything this year, bro. My dark horse is Portugal, bro.
Things that you can do intense. One team can run the clock, but you have the use of the timeout to stop that clock like you can in other sports. Andruska, final big coaching moment. Most emotion we've also seen out of him the entire night. Understanding it's now or never.
Dries Mertens, bro. It pisses me off how good Belgium was, and they did nothing with that team.
Having their own coaching moments, trying to understand.
Right. Oh yeah, you gotta think about Croatia, because Croatia's always a solid team too. You know, Fellaini, bro. Switzerland, Switzerland has their moments, right?
When you're not there with the ball.
And then another thing, the reason why I love the World Cup is when you find out where players are from internationally, like their international representation.
Go time, final minute, big return down the line.
Croatia is the grandpa team.
King signals back.
Bro, I don't want to look at that team, bro, because I'm gonna get pissed.
Big take over, hits it, almost.
Let me see this, bro.
One more time. Last 45 seconds.
Gotta hustle up.
Can they get a plus
40 seconds
here?
left.
Great short kick wide, that'll set it. Go for the read.
What a return.
2014.
That might have iced it there.
Final 30 seconds. They're going to take another 10 seconds off this clock. There will not be enough points for the Rise to come back. Such a tough moment for the Rise. Such a big effort.
20 seconds left. Rise tried their best, but the Sting are about to come out with this victory.
But also a lot of credit to Tanya.
Bro, Courtois, monster. Simon Mignolet, monster. Toby Alderweireld, monster. Thomas Vermaelen, Vertonghen, Company, Witzel, De Bruyne, Moussa Dembele, Adnan Januzaj. Januzaj's been that's to my heart because he was a United player. Chadley, Fellaini, Lukaku, Hazard, Miral, Origi. Bro, Divock Origi was the biggest what if, because when he was at Liverpool, everybody was like, all right, he's the next big thing. Nothing.
They get an extra $9,000 that gets divided by them.
The Sting wins $9,000, and that's split amongst the teams. They really did, bro. The Rise were so close, and then they just lost it. We're gonna go to bed now. Thanks for the stream, and we'll see you. Yo, Pat Mac, and I'm gonna also call you by your YouTube name. I think it was like McCoffee, if I wasn't mistaken. I want to make sure I said that right. Yes, McCoffee. Yo, pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much for finding the stream. Thank you so much for following me on YouTube and on Twitch. And thank you so much for telling me about hurling and the Gaelic GAA. And I look forward to seeing you when we do other streams. You know.
And before we lose this Sting for the night, let's go down to Kelly Kroll, who's with the winning coach.
Thank you, man. You too.
First dub in the book for the season. How do you assess what your team did here tonight?
I mean, they're electric. They're dialed in. We've been dialed in all week. They came out here and executed. I'm just so proud of them.
You know, Max Benson said before this match to me that you don't have the tallest team, but that certainly doesn't measure the heart of this team, does it?
No, not at all. Height doesn't matter. We know how to
Bro,
play some tennis.
that's
You
crazy,
certainly
bro.
do. Talk a little bit
Did
about
your
the
man, you
doubles.
French
I thought
striker, get
between
called up
Ben,
to
you were
France?
really coaching up T there at the end. What were some of the things you really wanted to draw home?
Yeah, just telling them we control the
Ooh.
tempo, we're in control, but most importantly, keep going for your shots. I mean, that's what got us here, and same thing with T,
Which
just
one?
making
Which
sure
striker
position
you
was
talking
good,
about?
but just trust ourselves and go for it. That's what we're here for.
Well, it was fun to watch today. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
He's
Thank
not
you so much.
French.
Guys.
Thank you, Kelly, with a very excited coach. And
Sheshko's not
surprise with
French.
the win that they had. A big thank you to Maria Mateus and Nick Monroe. We do have
Man.
a second arc, but this first one to get everything started. Incredible performance by the Sting. A lot of resilience by
Benjamin
the
Sheshko
Rock
is not
with the way
French.
They came back after a tough start. Got to give a big credit to Sosnskaya after a tough start in singles, but her response
Man.
to women's doubles was incredible.
Who
We're
did they
gonna take
pick?
a short break, and when we
Who
come
did
back,
they take
second
over?
arc of the night. See you in a
Who
little
did they
bit.
take in? Who did they pick? Who did they call up over Luna? Because there was a lot of players that they didn't call up that I was kind of surprised with. Was this the Gio Reyna? Cesar? Yeah, tennis is done. Now, so let me ask y'all now. So tennis is done. I do have an opportunity to do some boxing. But you know what? Nah, I'm just gonna chill. I might fly into the city, vibe for a little bit. I got a few things I gotta do. Yeah, they took Gio Reyna. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, you can say the same thing for João Pedro. João Pedro not getting called up for Brazil is kind of crazy. João Pedro not getting called up for Brazil is crazy. You know. But we all knew that Neymar was going to get called up. We knew that, right? Yeah, we knew Neymar was going to get called up, right? But my thing is like, dang, bro, Neymar needs to retire. This is his last World Cup, bro. Bro, you got to think about it like this, man. This is going to be Neymar's last World Cup. This is more likely Ronaldo's last World Cup. This is going to be Messi's last World Cup. This is going to be Luka Modric's last World Cup. This is probably Courtois' last World Cup. I don't even think he's right. Yeah, Manuel Neuer's last World Cup. That's funny how that's what I was looking for. I was like, dang, it's Neuer's last World Cup is like this shit. Like all of these legends, bro. This is gonna be an emotional World Cup because these are the people we like, you grew up on, bro. Is Mbappe going? Is water wet? What? Mbappe just getting started, bro. Mbappe just getting started, bro. Yeah, bro. And France got a solid team too, bro. They got, because bro, that front line with Dembele, Cheki, Doué. Yeah, I got no chance, bro. Why got no chance, bro? All right, y'all give me 1 second. I gotta order some food for my wife. What does she want? She wants a rainbow bowl with mango and lime. Remove the super seed crunch and remove the feta. Okay. Rainbow bowl. Is that what she wanted? Yes. Boneless chicken breasts, mango and lime, and then remove the super seed crunch and the feta. Yes, Ochoa, bro. Ochoa is he's immortal, bro. Ochoa is immortal, bro. Did she add a drink? Well, I mean, they're gonna have more lower, like, you know, lower strength teams because they keep expanding the field. Damn, son. I'm just trying to get something. I don't want size. And I don't want 12 wings, bro. Alright, I'm gonna get a boneless chicken breast then too. Medium. With a side of garlic bread. Yep. Yep, you're right. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Oh, Ancelotti. Yeah, Brazil's beating the U.S. right now 2-1. Oh wait, no, I'm not the U.S. Yeah, I just read that. I'm bugging. Brazil, was it the women's team? Because Brazil was playing, Germany was playing the U.S. Yes, so Brazil is this. Yeah, so the women's team is beating the U.S. The Brazilian women's team is beating the U.S. women's team 2-1 right now. And then the men's team was playing Germany, and I think they lost 2-1. Haiti lost 2-1 to Peru last night. Listen, man, I'm excited, man. I'm just happy for Haiti to be in the World Cup, bro. That's it. I'm so happy for Haiti to be in the World Cup, man. Yeah. It's Haiti. Do I like the kit? Which one? Haiti's kit? It's a. So here's the only reason why I don't like it. Only reason why I don't like it is because they don't have it in bigger sizes. and I think that their kits are a slim fit kit, so I can't like so it would be extra tight for me to wear. I want to buy one, but you know I want to actually wear it. You know.
Let's see how you do under pressure.
Rolling, baby, rolling.
Hold on, do we have more?
We're about to get back out there and kick some.
They are fired up here. You are watching Intennse, brought to you by Visit Sandy
Oh, we got more.
Springs.
Oh, never mind.
Neighborhood.
I thought we were
around the corner.
done.
We are in Atlanta, Georgia. Arc number 2 of the night. We are at Assembly Yards here, stage 5, where the Intennse League.
We
has
got
taken
more,
over
y'all.
2026 season opener. I'm J.Y. Albona, Nick Monroe, Maria Mateus. Nick, we just finished arc number 1. What did you think?
I mean, so much energy was happening there in the match. But in the beginning, just both teams were a little nervous, a little tight. We saw quite a few mistakes that you wouldn't normally see from players. But then once they kind of got their feet under them, started putting more balls in the center, then they could go for bigger targets. But a little bit more relaxed. I would like to see a little bit more relaxed vibe coming out this one.
And a lot of the nervousness from these players is the different rules that the Intennse format brings. It's very different than traditional tennis. Only one serve, only one toss. Cumulative score throughout the night with all the men's, women's, singles, bolts, and all doubles. Total score at the end of the day wins. If you hit a clean winner, counts as +2. And Maria, we've seen a lot of these teams trying to manage it. What have you seen? There's gonna be our 4th arc. What have you seen throughout the first 3?
I think all the teams are just trying to get the hang of it. You know, in the first arc, we saw a lot more nerves, I think, than the second arc. In the third arc, a lot less than the second arc. So every arc is going to get better and better for these players. They're just trying to find their footing, I think.
Well, and I think the Sting, they really found their footing earlier tonight. Finn Merget really came out, understanding the
Blueberry
format,
PB
using
Fit
the
oatmeal
big
earlier.
forehand to come forward.
Good job,
Kevin
bro.
King, the
So
2025
I got me I bought me a
probably the
Ninja
male
Creamy.
MVP runner-up.
I'm about to be making me
Not
some
good
like
enough,
protein
and then when
McFlurries,
Merget
man. That's
Aguilar
gonna be
came into
no
play,
problem.
They really took over and put them into a lead that was just too big. And then Sasnskaya and Hina Josa, great job in women's doubles. The mixed doubles, it just got a little bit out of hand. They played too well. And now the Inferno and the Ridge are gonna get their opportunity. Coach Jim Harp, Coach Claudio Pistolesi for the Ridge. We'll be back with some big time action.
All right. Y'all give me a second. I'm filling out our application. Cesar, I'm actually gonna send this to you too. I want to send it to a whole bunch of people. This is thing that's asking for they're looking for gamers. It's paying like $12 to $14 an hour, but hey, you never know. If they're paying you if they're paying you per hour to play some games, why not?
The season, how is Team Ridge feeling? You look excited.
I'm so excited to be here. I think Team Ridge is feeling awesome. Like, I'm so happy to be a part of this team. It's been high energy. It's been so fun getting ready. So we're all ready.
Tell us what we can expect from this group of individuals.
You can expect greatness, pure greatness. Get ready to take notes.
You were born for this. Sophie Chang, round 1. She went in this year's draft. Guys, back to you. Now you know why.
Well, I think Claudio believes she was born for this as well, as he took her as the #1 pick. Maria, as we look at the Emory Sports Medicine lineup, who stands out to you?
For Team Inferno, led by Jim Harp, I'm looking at Uswe Arcanata. She's one of, if not the most experienced in the Intennse League. She has a career-high WTA of 130. She played US Open main draw. And Blue Baker really feels like Intennse is exactly the gap that is missing for many players. And for Team Ridge, led by Claudio Pistolesi, Sophie Chang, like we saw her just now, so much experience on the WTA Tour and top 60 in WTA doubles.
Okay, so we do got some WTA folks in here.
Sam Nicholson.
We'll see who's going to find out.
Yo, what's happening, folks? What's up, Ken? What up, big homie?
All right, welcome to Intennse. For tonight's match, we're going to start with the men's singles. Team Ridge, you're the host. Team Inferno, you get the call. Heads or tails? Heads is the call. It's tails.
What's happening, folks? How you feeling?
Good match.
Samuel Nicholson wins the coin toss for the Ridge on the near side and elects to serve. Not something you see very often in our one-serve format, but with a size like him, the trust he has in his serve, he's going to take it. Blue Baker on the far side. Mr. Blondie for Inferno got the headband. Beautiful Wilson stencil. We are getting ready to go. 2 10-minute men's singles.
You doing CBL? I might send it over. I might send the raid over to you then.
MVP for
when I'm done with Intennse here.
For the Ridge. And we're going to see in our format, with the clock moving and the way things work out, last year Samuel Nicholson, it took him a little bit of time to warm up, but boy did he get going. We'll see what
he's doing boxing
for him, or it got him better since last season. But Blue Baker on the other side, going to try to take advantage of some of the rules, +2 for clean winners. Even though it's unlimited substitutions, you know a player like Blue Baker wants to play as much as he can.
I'm excited to watch these players. You know, Samuel Nicholson says that after every match, his mentality is, what can I do better? So it'll be interesting to see. You know, he played last year. Coming back, he's got a lot of time to think about that mentality. That serve's probably not what he thought about. I'm sure he's going to pick it up.
Couple faults to get started. Second one for Nicholson. 12 minutes max in singles.
Thank you for the check-in. I appreciate that.
One player can play. We'll see how long these players get out here as teams try to manage these unlimited substitutions. Coach Claudio Pistolesi, one of the most experienced coaches on the professional tours, giving some early coaching advice. These two teamed up last year, and that's when Samuel Nicholson was at his best. Claudio's very excited to have him on his team one more time.
Yeah, and it's always so nerve-wracking, right? We talk about the first match. You want to give your team a lead. You want to come out and play your best tennis, and your feet kind of stop moving when nerves happen. So you want to really have intense footwork to kind of get those nerves out.
Big kick service. Blue Baker hits that return. 4-3 for Ridge on the near side.
We talked about it last arc, right, when one of the coaches said there will be no rhythm, and I think that's so important to note, and everyone needs to go in with that mindset of just accepting it and being okay with it. Even that, I'd like to see him go big down the middle there if he's a little bit off the court. I don't want to see such
I'm
big
trying to
mistakes.
find more ways to
He'll find a way. It'll be fine.
I'm trying to find more ways
a lot of double
to
faults,
do
and
to get more people to
like especially early on in
check
matches,
in and you know make things more active.
You don't see enough
I
balls
have
go
done a
into
bad
the
job
court
on
before
doing
you
that,
start
on trying to make
spreading
things
out
more
the
active and
angles.
interactive for
Don't
the
go for too many angles
community.
early on.
And I think that's part of the reason why I have a hit or miss when it comes to like community people who are here and chilling and whatnot. Like I need to give people things to do.
Great chip
Hi,
battle
Sams.
back and forth. Samuel Nicholson wins that 6-4 Ridge. There's That body serve we saw team start to use effectively very well in arc number 1 of the night.
And so smart when you've had, you know, a few double faults we've seen from both players.
Yeah.
You just go in the middle of the
bowl,
box,
no
see
crunch,
some
no
serves
feta,
go in before you
bowl
start
chicken
going
breast.
for the bigger serves.
Yeah.
Kick out wide,
Okay.
stretches to Blue Baker. Nicholson trying to find that back.
Y'all give me
down
1
the line.
second.
We'll see our first
I gotta say night-night to
substitution
my
of the
baby
night
girl.
as Florida State Seminole Jamie Connell in.
I think big targets everywhere right now. You got to get high percentage on every single ball until you get your footing, until you get, you know, like I said, you won't get rhythm, but a little bit more at least. And then you can start going for those bigger balls, the 2-pointers, step in. That's a lot better. I like that a lot.
Big open stance backhand to the big loopy forehand of Connell. When he connects, it's dangerous because of the spin and action he can get, but that's not a normal technique the way he takes it above his head.
I just love seeing the Pulse partners on the sideline. Terrell Owens is getting pumped up for Team Inferno over there already, trying to give him some advice himself.
Misses that backhand long, 6-8. Inferno hanging in.
I think Jamie Connell might be really good for this format because he says that he has a willingness to step in before the opponent does. And we've talked about that a lot, right, guys? Who's going to step in first and look for those 2-pointers with big targets?
Big kick above the shoulder, Youssef Rion. We got a no-to-no battle. Both of these players played at Florida State.
You know a little something about that university, don't you, Jay Watt? Seminole yourself, bud.
A little bit, especially that 1999 championship.
Hey, okay.
With Peter Warwick, may or may not still have that jersey, but the Ridge got their lead 9-8. Did not hit that lefty forehand over the net. Youssef Rion, the calm All-American, one of the best doubles players to come out of that school, but also his single shines bright.
Hey.
Connell loves to step into that backhand, really leans forward, just misses that wide, but you can see what he wants to do. He looks comfortable there.
As you mentioned, both Seminoles, so there's going to be no stone unturned here. They know each other's weaknesses. They're trying to go into the forehand more.
Forehand inside in. Connell leaning in again. Yep. Attacks the forehand. Staying away from that backhand. Benefits from there.
And it's so hard playing your teammate, right? It's so hard playing your friends.
All right, I'm back,
I know
yeah.
on tour, every time I had to play my friend, it's hard to go in a position where they're not your friend
So
on the
the
court and then
Ridge
go back to being friends. So it's interesting to
going
see
up against
these
I
guys
think
going
the
head-to-head
Inferno.
here when they have their own teams now.
Well, I think Connell's going to lose a little bit of respect for Rion as he hits that beautiful forehand winner. I don't think he's going to be too happy with that friendship as the Ridge now have their biggest lead.
Inferno calling the timeout, but he need a breather.
Let's go to the Ridge huddle.
Very good. 1 minute. Fine. Just take this time out to breathe. To breathe. Stay. Don't change a bit. You're in the good zone. Stay in the zone. Stay in good zone. Good sign that they already made a timeout. We had a good start. Yeah. Took blue. Serve to his backhand. Huh? Try to stay a little bit closer to the line.
Okay.
Take blue.
Should I go to his backhand?
Backhand, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he tries to take his forehand.
Yeah, try to play on his forehand to open the court, and then you step in, punish his backhand. Okay.
Love these center line mic'd up moments where you get to see the insights of the players and the coaches and what truly goes behind. A lot of times you get those interviews when they're prepared for it. They don't tell you everything. Here, we hear it all.
All right, here
yeah,
we go.
I think for Claudio Pistolesi, this is the coach that's coached former number 4 Robert Soderlink, Monica Seles, many ATP and WTA.
Oh, he's coached Monica Seles? That's a legend in the game.
Coach Pistolesi.
And we change it up. Connell out. Baker in. Doesn't matter. Youssef trying to find his range. He misses that, but Inferno in a dangerous position with Rion finding his rhythm. Big kick. Rion goes back. Baker finds that forehand cross court. Great defense line. Not an easy shot.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Bissolazy was telling Rion to do. Try to find the backhand, but go to the forehand first of Blue Baker to open up the backhand, the weaker side. And when you do find a weakness that Blue Baker has, he likes when you come to his backhand with pace. So
hey, Kenny, I'm finna send you something. I'm finna send you something.
Less pace, it's harder for him to generate off that backhand side.
I'm finna send you something real quick. A little easy money thing.
Solid point by Rion, 18-9.
You know my kryptonite. What is your kryptonite, sir?
Just under 3 minutes
Cookies.
left in this
I love
first
cookies too,
10-minute singles bolts. Women's singles coming up
I
after
love cookies too.
doubles to finish, but it's total score at the end of the night that counts. 7 bolts in all, but all 7 just as equally as important.
Everything is important, JY, here. You got to play every single point, whether you get 1 point or 2 points. You want to make that serve, you want to make that return, and start
I
the
love
points.
pizza as well too.
Try and get into it a little bit. We saw in the first arc, right? It all came down to the end. There was a huge comeback. We're seeing that a lot. It doesn't matter. You have to play every point and just see how it plays out.
Youssef looks so balanced when he moves around the court, so within himself.
Yeah, he's not rushing any of these points, is Rion. I mean, he's really taking his time. You can tell his heart rate is at a normal rate right now. It's not going too fast. And I just love how he's sticking to his routines here.
Connell back in, try to change things up, see if he can get that forehand above the shoulder. Not good enough. Rion flattens it out.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Bissolazy told Rion to do in the timeout. Just breathe, really just relax, trust yourself. Everything is there to make an impact.
That's a little bit of that big loopy forehand swing. Catches it late, sails that return long. Lead growing bigger. When will Jim Harp use one of the timeouts? It's early, but he's got 5. Great defense. Rion unloads on that forehand to attack the big swing. Loosening up, really setting up. Now changes the pace with the backhand slice. Connell rips that forehand back to neutral to both players. Rion tries to rip that forehand, and we're going to see another substitution. Samuel Nicholson back in with a 10-point lead.
And how cool are the substitutions, guys, right? You never see this in traditional tennis. You kind of just have to deal with how you're playing and deal with what's going on here. It's nice because you come in, you either play well or you don't, but you can get subbed out any moment. You really just have to focus on a few points. What do you think about that?
And also as a coach, you can sense when your players are getting a little fatigued, right? And then now you can bring in somebody a little fresh that can continue to extend the rallies, as we're seeing in this rally right here. Long extended one. Great depth from both players.
Great extension with the orange from Nicholson. Misses it long. 21-14. No timeouts needed for Inferno. Connell playing better. Never mind.
The old commentator's jinx right there, JY.
15 seconds left before they take a very short break, and then they come back for a second 10-minute bolt. Shaza Nicholson going back, tough backhand down the line to force that against the lefty. 3, 2, 1, he gets it off. Final point, and he misses it. I actually thought he got it off.
So what that was a double.
Does not count. Connell will take that. Maria, what do you think about that first bolt?
I think a little shaky start from everyone involved. It's natural, it's normal. I hope to see everybody pick it up a little bit more. You know, we'll see how everything happens coming up.
back at the Intennse Arena. First men's singles both finished. Been a big night so far. Second arc of the night. The first one brought some exciting energy after a great opening night last night. The second men's singles both will be taking the stage. Women's singles after that, and then all three doubles formats to finish. Nick, Maria, with the action that we've seen, players still trying to work out some of these nerves.
Yeah, look, and that's the tricky part about being the first match on, too, is you don't get a warm-up beforehand, right? So you're coming out, you're trying to feel the nerves. We saw quite a few double faults to start out the matches, but now, you know, players are starting to get their feel, starting to get their breathing a little bit better, as Coach Pistolesi was saying. Just relax.
Connell in for the Inferno, 22-15 down. Samuel Nicholson wasn't even ready, and it didn't matter. Connell still missed that opportunity. Could not take it. 23-15 for the Ridge on the near side. Samuel Nicholson, the 2025 men's singles MVP, bringing back some of that heat with his 2025 coach Claudio Pistolesi as he sails that forehand long.
And Samuel hits a big ball. You love to see that, especially in this format where you want to try to move in and get those 2-pointers. I think he needs to just be careful about going for a little bit too much, right? Sometimes you want to go down the middle and open up that court for yourself instead of just pulling the trigger a little too early.
Connell with his fourth fault of the night. Only one.
You know you're not sharing that?
Also
You're right.
You can catch it. Try to give yourself a better chance. If he's trying
What's
to
up,
use
BJ?
forehand to set up an offensive
Do we get a
play.
shout out for the homie BJP?
Catching a few struggles to really flatten it out with that kind of technique, so he can't take as much.
Had to get that to.
Can keep
That was wifey's
Nicholson
meal.
uncomfortable, but that's the
I
shot
got
he's looking for to
something.
step
I got a little simple.
Drive
Little
that
chicken.
backhand deep.
Boneless chicken breast from Nando's. With some garlic bread. Turn it into a sandwich.
Backhand drive.
Yeah, and I think if you're coaching Connell, you're trying to say, okay, go into the forehand of Mickelson as much as you can. That's the side you're going to get some shorter balls on, and then you can look to attack. The backhand of Nicholson is very consistent. It's
Hope
that
you doing good
forehand
today,
you're gonna
Ryan,
get
man.
some mistakes on.
One of the longer rallies of the night. Players staying patient, working it. Interesting change of direction from Nicholson down the line as he's going to take that ball above the shoulder. Righties sometimes have a tendency to change too quick with that forehand down the line, and they get in trouble with that forehand to backhand rally.
It's big.
And I think something Connell is doing so well is just staying steady, right?
I
He
hope they
has
gave
that
him
lefty
two.
stroke,
So I can
he
turn it
has
into a
that
sandwich.
high, heavy forehand,
Yes,
and
they
sometimes with
did.
righties, if you hit high on that backhand, it really is good for you, and he's using that. Oh, wow, that is unbelievable.
Was that a one-hand
though.
backhand?
Oh,
That's a
Wow.
20. +2 shot at an incredible moment. Big reaction by the
Why is
bench,
the chicken
but
breast so big?
that fault is going to take a little bit of steam out of their sails.
I ain't
They
complaining. I
still
love
have
big
a
breasts.
6-point lead. Connell's getting comfortable, but his serve is really letting them down. Down 7, but 5 of those points is due to faults by Connell.
And I think from Nicholson, I'm sticking with my backhand cross court. I'm going hard into the forehand here of Connell, and just that's his best shot is cross court with the backhand. Then he's going to get a few more backhands that he can dictate on. That one he was falling back, didn't get enough shape on that ball there.
Youssef Rion back in play. Substitution unlimited. Ridge have been taking advantage. Connell way to step in. Not looking to come to the net though. He's interesting. He's setting up some opportunities, but staying back there lets Rion back into the point. Rion finds his forehand, takes the offense, +2.
He says, take that, teammate, Seminole.
Can't let opportunities like that go. You take the offense, could have come.
So I like the fact that they got a mix of like people who played in college, and you got people that was in the WTA.
You have to step in. You have to do it here, especially at Intennse. You got to just commit to it and go forward. Even if you don't hit the best approach shot ever, you got to just stick with it and go. Most of all, though, you got to make those serves. I'd like to see a little more acceleration. Even if we go body, try and make it. Again, there.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of second serves going for the lines and going for the corners, trying to get the upper hand. You're so right, Maria. Just go body, heavy spin, get some good shape over the net, and then go to work.
Lou Baker in a play once again. Have not seen Ryan Gaskin, their 3rd round pick just yet.
Forehand.
And Blue, at least his team will give him a round of applause himself for the effort to save it to only +1. Both teams happy. The Ridge still the only ones winning. Under 6 minutes left to play before women's singles takes the action. Baker trying to find some offensive forehand. Something interesting about Baker that you have to wonder.
Are you talking about what I just sent you?
Not too long ago, he was using a completely different racket. And here he shows up for his first opening night to switch rackets. How important is that? Is it a dangerous thing to try to change rackets during such a big moment when you didn't have as much
If anybody know who's the streamer?
So look, I mean, the tennis season, you know, we
got a
play
PC?
11 months, you know, January to November, and you got to just find times to do
You
it.
know?
I mean, you really only have 1 month in the off season if you want to change rackets. So you might as well, if you think it's the right time, go ahead and
Why
try
can't
it
you be
out.
like Pari?
And it looks
What
like he's hitting the ball well,
what
Blue
kind
Baker.
of comment is that?
I also think sometimes with
He plays
trying
Cuphead?
rackets, you
Cuz,
either love it or
I don't
hate
wanna
it.
play.
Pretty immediately. Sometimes even if you're going like mini tennis short court, you're like, yeah, no for me. Or hey, I could try this out. And
It be your own mods, bro. Why you can't be like this person? He plays Cuphead.
His first action of the night, third-round pick out of the University of Georgia. Not the start he wants with a +2 winner. Ridge with a 15-point lead. Still no timeouts used by Inferno. I correct myself. They've used one.
So Kenny, this is what you do, right? You apply for it, right? And then, exactly.
Gaskin looking a
What
little
do you do?
bit stiff.
You apply for it,
Letting that arm go to
and then
spin
go
it
back
down.
to the
I think that's what we
application,
see from the players
and
that
there's a
come
referral
in,
link.
You know, kind of a little bit cold on the forehand
And then
side.
give that
The
referral
racket
link
speed just needs a couple
to all the
points to
gamers that
catch
you
up.
know
You know, it's the first
that have a
couple points
PC.
where they're a little bit slow with the racket at speed and make a few
If they
mistakes
get
on that
hired, you
forehand.
get
So if you are
$60.
playing someone who's coming in cold,
So that'd be
maybe
another
attack
way
that
that you could
forehand
try
a
to
little
get
bit
money
more.
too.
I completely
You know,
resonate with that.
like
Every
just
time
through
I went
referring
out
people.
and I was tight, the forehand was going for sure. The backhand felt good though.
Yeah. You get the two hands on the backhand.
40-23. We'll see how Gaskin handles his first serve of the night.
Right.
Gets it in with a nice kick serve. Rion returns it very well. That's a little bit of a better forehand from Gaskin. Puts him on the run, but Rion sets up a
They're
good
going
offense.
at it.
Can be dragged to the net. Great inside.
Nope, you can't win, bro.
19-point lead for the Ridge. Kick out wide to Gaskin, sets up another forehand, inside out. Gaskin tries to take it line, makes it. Big shot in a big moment. A bigger serve from Gaskin, letting loose now.
Yeah, starting to feel it now, Gaskin. He's got 4 points total now for his team.
Gaskin with the big fist pump, seeing some of the best energy from the Inferno bench as we will see the Ridge use their first Emory Sports timeout of the night.
We gotta keep doing what we're doing. Settle it down. Keep the ball count up. We gotta get Youssef off to his forehand and get him to his backhand. He's steady. Let him sit on that thing. He's gonna look forehand. When he looks forehand, that's the line. After 2 balls, most, he's gonna look for that forehand if they stay with him. All right?
Look, Jacob.
If it gets shaky at all, I'm gonna throw Jacob
Yeah, bro.
back in
I
there.
saw that they're moving to Indiana.
Right? One at a time. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. I don't know the score.
I like that. That was clear instructions there from Coach Jim Harp. So just really allowing Gaskin to just focus on a simple pattern. Just 2 into the forehand, then go to the backhand of his opponent. And that helps with the nerves when you have a specific pattern that you're going to
I'm doing good, man. How are you, Jacob?
Great coaching there by Jim Harp.
What does it mean as a player for the Inferno bench? You have Terrell Owens there, one of the greatest athletes of all time. The confidence it gives you that he's on the ownership group, managing the direction of the team. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, it just shows he's got supreme belief in what you're doing. It doesn't matter the score, right? Sure, he's been down by so many points in football games, and he's always found a way and said, hey, throw me the ball. I'm going to catch it. I'm going to get us back in there. And now he's telling these guys, hey, you got to want the ball right now. Get physical.
Gaskin right now wants the ball just like T.O. Kelly's down courtside with some additional thoughts.
You guys see it? Man, he's into every point right now. You got this. You got this. Come on, that's okay. You'll get it back. I mean, he is just coaching them up on the sideline like every athlete who has played at his level would do, right? And you can tell, I mean, he is locked in on every point right now. I'm loving it, and they are loving it. They can feel his energy.
Yeah, one thing about Terrell Owens, he always has great intensity, and he's going to bring that intensity to his team. As you said, he's into every single point. He's looking at the score. He's watching what's going on side to side.
Minute and a half left before men's singles will finish for the night. Women's singles coming up after. Gaskin has been helping his team stay in this. Rion going to try to build a nice lead as women's take it up. Stepping up with some forehands, but great movement and defense by Gaskin. Not good enough, though, as he unloads on an error. 45-30.
It's so important to have someone leading your team and getting you hyped up. It resonates throughout the whole team, and I think that's so important, especially in this format, right? You want everyone to be fired up. Wherever you are on the court, you've got to be fired up and feel like you're playing.
Well, Inferno needs a little bit more flames behind them as they're now down 16. Connell back in. Rion changing directions at forehand down the line, trying to attack that big loopy forehand. See if he can generate
33 seconds left in the second boat.
Great job. Tries to reach.
Oh!
Just missed it.
Yeah, such smart playing there from Connell. Excuse me, from Rion, just going big into the forehand of Connell. Connell's got such a big swing on that forehand, so in an indoor hard court, it gets on the forehand too quickly, and he can make the mistakes, as we saw once again there.
You gonna give me a Cuphead sponsorship? Why don't you give me like a sponsorship of something I actually would enjoy?
Substitution for the last point to throw in a cold body. 48.
You can't say no. I could definitely say no.
Right decision. 3, 2. Big kick.
Oh.
That's a shaky forehand, but that shaky substitution, but overall, Nick, I think the Ridge are pretty happy with how things are going.
Yeah, they got to be very happy. I mean, up by 17 right now, and you can see, I mean, Coach Pistolesi was telling everyone just to relax, breathe. They were extending rallies when they needed to, and just finding the key moments. So I felt like their footwork got better. That was impressive from the Ridge.
As we're going to see when we come back, the women's singles will get their chance at 2 10-minute singles bolts. Back soon.
You wait for Collision? Robbie, I don't even watch it like that anymore, bro. Ooh, good. Oh. All right. So I'm just watching the old Dynamite. How old? Hager versus Wardlow. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is an old Dynamite. What Audemars say? And Pizza, do you not see when Dio's messages get flagged for you to approve? I just want to know.
Intennse
Do
is
your
brought to you
job,
by
Pizza.
Visit Sandy Springs. Stay close to the Intennse action all season long. Find hotels, restaurants, and things to do in beautiful Sandy Springs. Visit sandysprings.org for more. We are back, everyone, as we have women's singles bolts coming up. Been incredible night. J.Y. Abone, Maria Mateus. We got a special guest, pulse partner for the Team Inferno, Terrell Owens.
Hey, man, thanks for having me.
How you doing, man? What do you think about Intennse so far?
It's fun. It's exciting. It's fast-paced. Again, I'm sure there's a lot of nerves that's going to be on display as the guys are, obviously the team makes their option. You want to be ahead, but at the end of the day,
he is a part owner of one of the teams.
Vote, second vote. It's not how you start. Like I told you guys, not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yeah.
Mr. Owens, so happy to have you with us.
Cesar, I'm about to send you a DM on Discord.
Atmosphere?
Just the fact that I think there's a lot of noise. You're able to kind of like show your personality. It's not as quiet, as structured.
Where is McDermott?
There's not a lot of etiquette that's typically in a tennis match on display.
He said they cheat.
And obviously at the same time, like I told my team,
Dow said, "Shoot, I want
to
get in."
Matches, don't allow the pace of the game to speed you up. And I think that's the reason you're really seeing a lot of long balls. A lot of guys are speeding up the racket speed, and so you're seeing a lot of out balls.
Absolutely. What parallels are you seeing, if any, with football?
Just a change of direction. Obviously, hand-eye coordination, things of that nature. Obviously, for myself, to have the career that I had to keep my eye on the ball.
Yeah.
So the same with these tennis players, these players out here, keeping their eye on the ball and their rackets on the ball.
Especially with so many distractions, right? The noise, the fans, the lights, everything, the music.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like almost like a basketball player at a free throw line, and you're shooting free throws, and you got everybody on the backside, hooping and hollering, signs, all types of stuff. So yeah, this is like extreme tennis at its finest.
Oh yeah, intense tennis.
Yeah, exactly. Right, that too.
Yeah, bro.
Women's singles bolts are underway.
And then when you're done, when you apply for it, go back to the application, and there's a referral, right? There's a referral link. Then send it to anybody you know, so that you can get the referral bonus.
And finding how they fit within that.
So that so like if they don't hire you, but they hire somebody else, you at least still get paid for it.
Hey, this is a team format, but also you have to find the balance.
You know,
you got to take care of
or
yourself.
if you just want to give them that link and you want to bless me, you do that too.
How do you do that?
Yeah,
but as long as everybody eat, that's all I'm about.
The points are going to take care of itself. If you go out there and just relax, go out there and go through your ground strokes, hit the ball, kind of strategize, and then you're sitting on the sideline, you should be able to kind of like watch and see what you're going to be able to do when you're out there as well. So that's what's so unique about this game.
And how do you think players on the sideline, another thing they're not used to is that they play a role even when they're on the bench. When they're not playing, you still impact on the field.
Oh yeah, you got to be a cheerleader. You got to be a cheerleader. You got to be your best self, your best cheerleader when you're out there, and then it's going to be opposite. Everybody that's playing, they're going to be in that role. So yeah, it's kind of like it's a team concept, but when you're out there, you got to put your best performance.
And some big playing, some big forehand by Bashaka Ryden, 53-34, misses that serve. Uswe Arcanada trying to step into play, one of the most experienced players on the professional women's circuit, seeing if she can bring some of that talent here. Big one-handed backhand by Ryden. She's unloading, taking it down the line, trying to sneak forward, does. Drop shot winner, yes! +2. Incredible shot for the Ridge.
So they get 2 points for any clean point that they receive.
Hopefully they can come back and give you a great night.
Oh yeah, we'll be back. Like I said, it's early. It's early. I've been playing football. It's not over until it's 0-0s on the clock. I've been down 25 before, come back and make a game-winning play. So you just never know.
If your team wins, what celebration would you like to see from them?
I don't know. We're going to work on that. We just got to work on the win first.
Well, they need to work. Tennis players aren't used to having like big celebrations. They need help with that.
Exactly. Yeah, we're going to bring that out of them.
Well, I still remember that celebration after that playoff catch at the last second, getting knocked out everywhere, and you still caught it.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, it's going to be their turn tonight to have a similar celebration. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Backhand down the line by Uswe, trying to defend. Ariden doing a great job maintaining court position. Goes from defense to offense, 58-36.
Ariden's playing some really good tennis right now. She's Turkish. She's actually one of the most accomplished Turkish players. But Uswe Arkanada on the other side, boy, do I know Uswe. Uswe and I lived together for 2 years. I have to say she is an incredible athlete. My goodness, there's not a lot of better athletes that I can think of. We have a timeout coming out, but I have more on Uswe, guys.
Now, I want to hear that after this mic'd up moment right now by center line.
There's no freaking way she's playing at this level. So everybody breathe. Let's get back to work. We're going to do this one shot at a time, one point at a time. You get us right now. Bring that energy, right? Get this girl to play a little bit. Get on that backhand high. Just play your game, right? We're good. We're going to get right back into this. Starts now. Ready? Let's go, team. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. You got it, Naomi.
Let's go down to Kelly courtside.
So Coach Jim Harp, I'm sure you guys can see, very nicely dressed on the sidelines tonight, unlike any other head coach we've seen. And I said, what's the deal? And he said, listen, have you seen NBA coaches on the sidelines? Have you seen
All right,
them?
y'all give me
they
1
are
second.
dressed in suit and tie, and they are ready to go. This is a big arena. This is the big leagues, and I'm going to dress like it in a true showman fashion.
You must be a big Pat Riley fan. 59-37, women's singles bolt. 6.5 minutes left. They will get one more 10-minute session after this. Men's singles finished before this. Want to hear some of those stories now, Maria.
Oh, you know, we'll say more stories when Uswe comes back in, but yeah. But Naomi Chong is now in, and you know what? She's got unbelievable athletic abilities, but she's got the brains too. She has a BA in cognitive sciences and a master's in innovation. So if anything, you know, she's working that brain and she's going to problem solve 100% tonight.
I know they're excited to see her. I've had one word since I saw her sign up for the draft, watch her matches. Baller.
Oh, I love it. Well, that's why Coach Jim Hart brought her in after Uswe, just to bring a little energy, and she's doing just that. She's making, well, a little double fault there, but she's playing well.
Annabelle Thomas in, also on the Claudio Pisolesi team last year, 2025 Impact Player of the Year award, in for her team with a 22-point lead. Chung trying to find that forehand down the line, misses it in the net. Also trying to find her nerves. This is going to be interesting for both players as they see their first action of the night. Trading some quick unforced errors and faults.
So my wife got me some Meta Ray-Bans, and there's a job
Misses that forehand
that's paying
wide.
people to create content with Meta Ray-Bans.
You can't look at the scoreboard for either
That's why I
player.
pulled
You
that
really have
photo.
to just stay focused on yourself, your footwork, and what your game plan is. Because the more you think about the score, then that's when you start to tighten up.
And Annabelle Thomas did play last year. She played for Team
Oh, the
Jacksonville,
Ridge
so she
is
has a little bit of
destroying the
experience in this
Inferno,
format
man.
under her belt. But you know,
451 left in the third boat.
right? You have to come out here and you have to just figure it out. And I think even if they have that experience from last year, it's still been a year. They're still trying to work through it.
Ooh.
Some clean hitting by Chungas.
Hey, pizza, thank you for the Ninja Creamy recipe with my two favorite types of dessert.
Annabelle Thomas, Clemson Tiger.
Man, got me with my key lime and my peach cup.
63-42 with the Ridge. Struggling with that serve.
And I guess we can't harp on it enough and how important just a body serve is. I mean, that's just the play that you should go for when you're feeling nervous.
Trading serves back and forth is one of the most difficult things.
Pizza, don't worry about those photos I just sent.
Getting the point started. Looks like Sophie Chang has her racket in hand. She's going to see her first action of the night. one of the most decorated players as well. Big-time title winner on the WTA Tour in doubles. Strong singles player as well. I think this is a smart play for the long term for Ridge. She's a great doubles player, but you don't want to wait, have her sitting cold all night long. Get her in when you got a gap. Let her hit some shots, warm up, and that way she's ready to dominate in doubles.
Sophie Chang, guys, I can't even tell you the amount of times that I have played Sophie Chang in singles and doubles. I would have played her in mixed doubles too. Sophie Chang is always on the other side of the court as me, guys.
Did you win?
Sophie has the edge.
Sophie's got you?
To her, yes.
But in traditional tennis, not in tennis. So,
yeah.
you know, it's different.
Yeah, I mean, she's got me now because she's playing, not me. So she's leading.
Tennis used to be your sport in high school, for real?
Do so well.
She's such a just powerful player. Her serve is huge, and she moves into the court so well. You talk about her being a really good doubles player. She's unbelievable. She was top 60 in the world, and she won the Hamburg Open in 2022. She's just so well-rounded, and she's so powerful. And we have Usui back in.
I know. So if you're coaching Usui right now, where would you be telling her to play Sophie Chang? How would you tell her to play her?
Oh,
so
nice,
actually,
bro.
The three of us all trained in Charleston together at one point.
No way.
And so we all know
He said
each
what the
other's
regionals
very
and got
well,
whooped.
I think, and we've practiced a
Dang.
time or two. That is so good from Usui. She has sneaky power. She's one of the fastest players that I've ever seen in my entire life, and also one of the most competitive. And it's shown in her career with how successful she's been. She will never give up. She's always gonna fight, and she's.
Oh man, Vegas, what's good, bro?
66-50, went from a 20-point win to now just down to 16 as we get our Emory Sports Medicine timeout by the Ridge.
The service line, it doesn't matter. Can I give you another minute, okay? Another minute.
Sure, but you can put Boschek back in if you want.
I want to see a little more, and then I would rush up until the
Vegas, how you feeling today, brother? We here to see athletic people get sweaty. Yes, sir. Oh, Vegas. Chankster goes hard. Chankster doesn't go hard. I can't even hold it. Vegas, I'm gonna hit you up on Discord in the Discord DM real quick.
It's going to be interesting to see Usui's speed go against Sophie's power, right? Because they do have very, very different game styles, with Sophie leading on her power, on her serve, and Usui leading on her just fighting spirit and how well she moves around the court. So I think Usui just needs to get as many balls back as she can, see how patient Sophie's going to be, and how quickly Sophie's going to be able to move into the net and use the two-pointers in this format.
Big forehand return deep center to set up another aggressive
Out.
forehand. Misfires long. 66-51.
Yeah, you're so right. It just looks like Usui does such a good job of making one more ball, right? She makes you have to come up with a big shot when it matters. I think Coach Bisalese, maybe after this point, is going to trade out singles.
Sophie getting her little bit of play.
Yeah, her name's Sophie Chang, so the nickname is the Chankster.
Boschek right in, who did a great job to get him that lead. But that's okay. This is why you put Sophie Chang there, why you're up by so big. And so at least if you gave up a little point, you still got a double-digit lead. So hurt them a little bit, but they still got a big opportunity as Usui Arcanata misses that forehand long.
Yeah, and I remember kind of the game plan for Coach Jim Harp and his team right here was to attack the backhand. So to have Usui try to get the ball.
Vegas, you currently on Discord right now?
Backhand of her opponent here and try to get to the net if she can.
All right.
Coach
I'm going to send you a link.
Just a little
Go ahead and apply for it. Something simple.
Things seem to be happening
you know,
fast, but if you're Usui,
you have the items. Just fill out what you fill out, and it ain't much, but it's something.
Forehand jams there. 68-55.
Seems like a comeback is on the way over here.
Jim Harp's feeling it. You can see with the way he's positioned, he's locked in.
He's got that vest ready to go.
It might be popping out because his chest is moving.
I love that one too.
And then when you're done applying, go back to the application, get the referral form, and then send it to all your friends that you know.
Doesn't want to use another timeout. He senses Inferno coming back as well.
Oh, underhand. That's the first one we've seen all night.
And,
there it is.
And it worked.
And now I'm gonna be 100% transparent, right? The company is an AI-based company,
First time it worked.
but you know, sometimes
I think
They be
listen,
paying
ladies-
good
listen,
amounts
ladies
for
saying,
some of the
"Let's just not play
projects.
anymore."
And you know,
Run the
a
clock
brother got to
down,
eat too.
71-57. Ridge are going to take that lead into the short break. Maria, what did you think about that first women's singles bolt?
I think really good playing from Uswe. I think she was
So
weathering
after
the
3
storm,
bolts,
right?
we
There were
have
multiple
the Ridge
substitutions
up
there, but both very
71 to
powerful
57
players. She was
on the
able to just get
Inferno.
balls back, wait for them to miss. I think she did a good job there.
4 more bolts to go.
Very interesting when we
Second
come
women's
back.
singles coming
Ridge
up.
been playing well, but it feels like Inferno is about to make something happen. Don't go too far. We'll be right back.
Excuse me. No, I said I sent you a link on Discord. Apply for it. When you're done applying, go back into the application or go back to the listing and then get the referral code, and then get the referral code and send it to your friends. What I was saying was the company is an AI, you know, they are an AI centric company, but they do pay pretty well for some of the projects that they are looking for assistance with.
Opening weekend of the
And
2026
our brother got to
Intennse
eat,
season.
and the brother got
Fourth
got bills to
arc
pay.
of the weekend.
So I'm just trying to bless folks who might need it.
Ridge versus Inferno.
You know,
Ridge have been
I know
playing
some
very
folks
well
how they
to
are with
start.
AI and whatnot,
Inferno are
but as somebody who work in
starting to heat
IT, I live
See
with
how
AI,
things finish.
and
Uswe Arcanata in for
you know,
Jim
it's
Harper
part of my
Inferno.
life.
Bashaka riding going to go back in once again for the Ridge. Men's doubles both will be following, then women's doubles, mixed doubles to finish. 70 minutes of total play tonight. Seen a lot of action, a little bit of everything plus twos, with you see very different at the Intennse format. One serve only, and you don't see very big serves like that. Slides right off the line. Ace.
Wow.
All right, got the hub.
And I think they're going to try to keep Uswe Arcanata in the singles lineup as much as they
We already
can. She's been
gave
out
up,
there for about
the
7
XL.
minutes. She's able to stay out in the singles for 12. So I think they're going to keep her in here for at least 5 minutes if she can keep it up.
Drop shot bringing Arcanata in. Great up and down. That's so tough with the two-handed backhand.
I mean, Maria, you said she's so fast, and her fitness should really help her in this kind of format.
She is literally so fast. She will get to every ball, guys.
And also it comes down to fitness level in this format as well, just for all players, right? Just to be able to hang in long points. Everything's happening so fast. Arcanata has done such a good job of just being so quick to the balls in the corners.
It's the recovery with only 14 seconds.
Yes.
Players in traditional tennis are used for longer breaks. Their bodies can recover. You can be as fit as you want in one thing, but when you come into something else, it takes some time for your body to get used to.
74-61, 74-62 now.
Things are happening quickly right now, and Arcanata is doing a good job of rushing the moment, not giving the returner any time to get set.
Those faults are hurting her just a little bit. Fourth of the night, playing well off the ground. Serve needs to catch up.
Lazy saying, I want a little bit more legs in this serve here.
And she
got
listened.
it.
Big serve once again. Uses the leg, sets up the forehand inside out. Just missed it.
I like her tactic to move forward there. Anytime a player can take the ball and just bring it in, doesn't matter how good the approach is, just take it, make the opponent think.
Naomi Chung in for Uswe Arcanata. As she sees her second action of the night, smiles a little bit, looks like she's starting to relax. Slice to change up the pace, pushes Chung back, allows Bashak to step in and be aggressive, moves forward, volley down the line, overhead opportunity. Good lob of Chung, defense to offense. She's now at the net, turns it around, point for the Inferno.
Good rally, my goodness.
Yeah, and all players start to loosen up a little bit more once they're kind of rotated in their second time. They start to feel the ball just a little bit better, move a little bit quicker.
Annabelle Thomas in for a ride.
Yeah, this is her second time in the lineup for the singles.
Big forehand cross court, sets up the volley.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, that go out.
All of the court wide open.
Oh,
there. That was for 2
what
points.
a miss.
That was a big one.
Body forehand, misses that return to the net. 78-65, Ridge on the near side. Claudio Pistolesi looks like he wants to play. He's on the court. Thomas, her 4th fault of the night.
Meanwhile, Terrell Owens is living and dying by every point for his team Inferno over here. He senses the comeback, only down by 12 now.
Big forehand down line return, misses it, just caught it late.
Something that he was really preaching was it doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish. And I'm sure he's coaching this team up, giving them his advice, his experience, and we'll see if it pays off for them. But that is very, very good advice.
The one thing I'm sure Claudia would love to see from Annabelle Thomas that made her so successful in season 1 is she used the word courageous a lot, going for her shots, playing aggressive, trying to come forward. She looks tentative in her season opening debut, putting a lot more spin than she's normally trying to use.
Theo looking around, checking out his Inferno team, hopefully trying to get back into it. And that's
you know a player's nervous when
Inferno trying to creep back into this.
On an indoor hard
Down
court,
11.
So you do sense that your opponent's catching it late. Go with a lot of pace into that forehand side and make her try to find a way to catch it earlier. Uswe Arcanata back in the lineup. They want the Energizer Bunny back to finish it off in the singles if they can.
They sure do. And one thing as a player, you know, when you are tight, it's sometimes actually swinging earlier. And you might think you're swinging too early, but it connects right at the right time. And just to avoid catching that ball late, because your ball is going to go shorter and shorter and shorter if you're not missing.
Another decelerated, unforced air forehand by Annabelle Thomas. But the Ridge are really benefiting from faults from the Inferno.
Yeah, just one more point to you, Maria. You're so right. And if you are catching the ball late, then just aim more cross court. Just send every ball cross court. That means you're going to catch it a little bit earlier as well.
A lot of gifts from Inferno. They're so close, but the way they're just giving it back, the Ridge are just kind of hanging on, not having to do much. The Inferno are not taking advantage of their opportunities as Thomas with a big serve out wide sets up the forehand inside in. Forehand down the middle. Arcanata trying to set up some offense here. Moves Annabelle towards the right. Great defense. Arcanata with the forehand down the line, but even
nice backhand down the line.
That's really good playing there from Thomas. You know, sometimes when a player is moving as well as Uswe does side to side, you want to throw in that behind ball because it keeps them guessing, and she got it there.
Great reach by Annabelle Thomas. Could this springboard her to some better play? Nick, I know one of the things that helped me as a player as we see Frances Altic get her first action of the night. A lot of times when I was nervous, even if I won 1 point, even if it wasn't too big, I would give the biggest come on ever. Just for myself, get it out.
I know, 100%. I mean, the more that you're positive with yourself, I mean, things can really start to turn your way. It doesn't matter what the score is. Just give a come on. That also helps your team as well to know, hey, guess what? We're not going anywhere.
That's such a good point, Nick, right? The teams are a little quiet right now.
Yeah.
For my liking.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen so much success with the teams just being so fired up. And I wanted to see them running across the court, jumping, screaming, everything.
After every single point, almost run on the court and be like, here we go, you got this.
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of like a calm between both. They can sense that something's happening, but I want to see that extra energy to push your player past the line here.
3 minutes left in this final women's singles bolt. I think the Inferno need to borrow the Freeze jersey because they are not heating up. They're not showing that passion. They're sitting on the sideline and they're wondering, hoping.
18-point lead.
Sometimes you got to force that energy and not seeing it yet.
Yeah, you have to make it happen here.
88-70. Ridge just playing some good, solid tennis. The return misses coming out from the Vanderbilt graduate national champion Frances Altic. Suffered a lot of injuries in her career, making a great comeback opportunity with the Intennse Inferno. Can she help her team get over the edge here?
I trust in Frances Altic. You know, she has the single season win record with 39 victories for Vandy. She still holds it. So if you want to put someone in a position to win, that's got to be Frances Altic right now.
Serve let, we played at Intennse. Annabelle gets the opportunity, doesn't play it aggressive enough. She's still in the net, hanging in. Passing shot opportunity, gets it, plus
Nice
2.
form.
There's the energy from the Inferno, 89-73.
Well, that's a winner right there. That's a Commodore. He said all the matches she's won there at Vandy, it showed, and that was a big come on after that forehand winner.
Yeah, it's been up there.
There's that forehand from Thomas. That's what Coach Pistolesi wants.
All right.
Yeah, he's wanting to kind of just take the clock down a little bit, wait till it gets to maybe 4 seconds, then go for it.
Good serve, way to use the legs, get up, accelerating a little bit more on the forehand, flattening it out. Arcanata doing it just as well. She's back into play.
Oh, nice.
I mean, you were her roommate. Have you seen backhands like that in the past?
One too many. One too many.
That was unreal.
There, a little more energy as well into that serve, but the return
Ooh.
Wow, she caught it late. She's like, oh, you guys want me to catch it early? Watch this late return inside-out winner for 2.
He's like, let me tell you why you need to catch the ball late.
Exactly.
Forehand
Oh, here
cross
she
court,
comes.
sneaks into the net, the courageous play you're looking for. Once again. 4-point swing for the Riz, 94-75.
Impressive.
I guess that's what it took to see some energy from the teammates right there. They were going nuts on the sideline.
Five-point swing, back up to a 20-point lead. Great response from Annabelle Thomas. Final 50 seconds. Men's singles waiting, men's doubles waiting for this. It gives it back, under 30 seconds. Claudio gonna ask for the clock to be run a little bit.
23 seconds left. Ridge taking some time. 18 seconds left.
Runs
in
around
the
the
fourth
return,
bolt.
down the line, stepping in on the backhand. Not aggressive
Oh,
enough,
to
but
the
Thomas
net.
with the error just as well.
96 to
Arcanata will
77.
serve for the final point. Quick serves her, brings her in, runs around, forehand angle winner. Is she gonna take this volley? She does. Arcanata gets there, clock's gonna run out, but we're gonna finish. Approach back in. Lob opportunity, plus 2!
Yeah, was that 2 points? Unbelievable lob.
2
Nice.
points to finish.
No triple double.
Answer as Inferno married that run. Nick, wow.
I mean, that was so impressive. I bet you felt like Team Inferno was
What's
starting
up, Mark?
to find a way back in, but the Ridge just said, you know what, not quite. I mean, that lob at the finish was incredible. On a lob, you want to get it up and down fast. That's what she did.
Doing good, man. How are
Thomas
you?
had that opportunity early, didn't get it. Then Arcanata defense comes in, but what a defensive lob winner. We'll be back with men's doubles.
The Who twins? It is. Guevara's missed. Wow. Pretty and depressed. How you doing tonight? We got 3 more votes to go. That was the second women's singles. So now we're about to go into men's doubles. Then we got women's doubles, and then we got mixed doubles. Enjoying the rain. How are you? I'm doing good. Enjoying the AC in my house. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all coming through. Appreciate everybody stopping by. I don't have a problem with summer. It's just that I grew up in Florida, so all I had was summer and spring. I really didn't have a winter like that. If I had to pick a season that I love, I always love autumn. I love fall. Fall and spring will be my top two. You know, summer's not bad as long as I can get a breeze. If I get a nice little breeze, I'm good. If it's pure heat, no, hell no.
Intennse is brought to you by Visit Sandy Springs. Make sure you stay close to the Intennse action all season long. Find the hotels, the restaurants, and all the wonderful things to do in Sandy Springs. Visit sandysprings.org for more. Welcome back, everyone. Season opening weekend of the 2026 Intennse season. Second arc of the night. An incredible energy and a cool moment for all of us. Nick Monroe, we got Donald Young with us. Donald, welcome to the show, man.
Glad to be here. I'm excited.
Man, DY, you've been here now. You came to the finals last year, and now this is your second match. What do you love about this intensity at Intennse?
Just everything. It's like you're in the middle, like you're the star of the show. All the lights, the noise, people having popcorn, cheering, hitting the hand clappers. I just love all the noise. I love the action.
What do you think about just the format with how they have to change a little bit because you got some +2 opportunities? So if you be aggressive, you get rewarded. What do you think about how to manage these different rules?
It's different because I think when you're up, you want to play a little slower, and when you're down, you might want to play faster to catch up. So I like the nuance of everything changes depending on how the score and how the game's going.
How do you think you would play it? You know, we've seen players kind of come out and in the beginning try to play big into corners and making a lot of mistakes, but then they kind of settle down later on. How would you play it? Would you come out and play first
so what season is your favorite?
Way into the matches?
I think it'd be a hybrid play. Probably big targets, move the guys side to side, because I think you have a chance to make them tired because it's no real breaks. So it'd be a lot of just running them side to side.
And would you go for big second serves? I mean, obviously they only have one serve, so a lot of players, it depends. Kevin King was going for a lot of lines. Some players are going more body. What would you do?
No, I just want to probably make a high percentage of first serves, and when I got up, maybe I went for a little more.
Yeah.
The men's doubles getting things started. Ridge on the near side with 98 points. Inferno on the far side with 78. Youssef Rion, doubles All-American at Florida State with Gabriel Cucalon, the North Carolina Central University grad. Then on the far side, Jamie Connell, another Florida State Seminole, alongside Blue Baker. Donald, you were one of the best players in the world. You played in the biggest stages. How do you handle being in such a new environment like these players are coming through?
You kind of just got to focus on the main thing, just playing well and what you can do, your serve, and what you can control.
Out.
You can't control anything else, but you can
all right, 98 to 80.
How you bring your level to it.
This is bolt 5 of 7, which is men's doubles.
We say, hey,
then the next one will be women's doubles, and then the last one will be mixed doubles. Oh, and a point.
To get the 2 points. You know, what did you focus on in doubles that made you such a great player? We played quite a bit together, and I love playing with you, but what did you focus on in doubles?
Being really aggressive my first couple forehands and going at the net guy a lot with a lot of topspin and power. Just kind of take their time away, maybe make them a little nervous, and when they start backing up and not sure what they're doing.
One of the things we see here, Gabriel Cucalon seeing his first action of the night. One of the things
wow.
that you can do at Intennse, which You don't have to tell me if you ever felt like this when you were playing doubles with Nick, but you ever want to sub somebody out? You're like,
You were never subbing me out. Come on, dog.
No, never subbing Nick out. Maybe he wanted to sub me out a few times. But I like the option, you know, if the guy's not maybe returning or doing something well, you can get someone else in there.
Yeah, and you can bring them back in when they're ready.
Right, exactly. That's even better, you know, give them a second chance.
And also, you know, you see that in singles, but you can see it in doubles too, where, you know, you want to bring somebody in who's fresh. I mean, the points are happening so fast and everything's, you know, you got the 14 seconds, so you want somebody to come in that's fresh and ready to go. Oh!
Volley winner +2 for the Ridge, 183. Connell tried to make the effort for it to be only 1 point. Not worth it. 17-point lead. Connell runs around for that forehand. Tried to hook it. Forehand and backhand option. Cucalon trying to figure out, man, he's really opening up that court.
I mean, the team better watch out. A lot of these balls are going short angle. Both teams better watch out. Oh, is he there?
Ooh, got it back. It's in. Angle. Blue Baker ready. Rion once again showing why he's an All-American.
Missed it.
Oh, boy. That looked like some DY athleticism out there.
That was really good. Oh, man, this is exciting.
Unbelievable tennis right there. I think for me in doubles, especially in this format, I like the I formation because then the net player can come out and kind of just take over the net, right? Even if you called right, you could also move left. And so I want to see a bit more of maybe a little bit of I formation so the net player takes over.
Point Ridge.
That'd be a great play. A lot of I. That would be just the move, I think.
Yeah.
Big serve into that loopy forehand swing. Tough when it slides through the court. Takes advantage of the one-serve format where it's really hard to flatten it out. But there, Cucalon went for it, got rewarded.
DY, these courts are slow to kind of medium-paced court. What court did you like? Because this is allowing for kind of more extended rallies, let's say in singles, and also maybe a little bit in doubles if you get it. But what court, do you like a quick or slower?
I like this slower, but I'm not kind of quick, but I want it to bounce high.
Yeah.
More so I'm worried about the bounce, more so than the speed of the court.
Big forehand return going right at his former teammate. Forces that forehand error. When you come across a slower court, do you change your game style? Is it just a mentality like, I'm just ready for longer points?
Yeah, you got to be ready for longer points, but you kind of change the game style a little bit. You can't rush it. You got to work it a little more, use more of the angles and the width of the court.
DY, you got to tell a lot of the people who are listening to this right now and watching us, I mean, your forehand was one of the best forehands in the game. It was the topspin forehand before Robin Nadal had a topspin forehand. How'd you get so much whip on that forehand?
Just a lot of, I used like a windshield wiper kind of motion at the finish of it.
Yeah.
It was just like using the hand speed, just swinging pretty fast. That was the most important part of it.
And we're going to see Emory Sports Medicine timeout by the Ridge. Take a quick look at the schedule for next week as things are only getting bigger and better. This weekend was only Friday, Saturday. Look at that. Wednesday, Thursday, we got an arc each night.
My
then
goodness.
Friday, 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. we come back. We repeat that again on Saturday.
They got a lot of teams.
Two teams there that have not played yet, the Smash and the Rips. They've been able to watch all this unfold. Donald, how much tennis did you watch and try to learn from other people? It's something that I think this generation has lost a little bit. They don't watch as much anymore.
No, I watched all the time. When Tennis Channel came about, it was on TV 24/7 everywhere I went, whether it was at the house, at the tennis club. I just loved watching tennis and studying it. It's just a lot of fun. I felt like watching, I actually learned a lot, and when I got on the court, I played better.
Who's one of your favorite players to watch that you tried to learn a lot from?
I gotta say Pete Sampras, your John McEnroes, Marcelo Rios, like those three probably stood out the most.
Connell bringing in some big kick serve. Look how high it jumps above Rion's shoulder. Can't attack.
Oh, nice.
Seem two back on the return side.
Oh,
and that
this is
works
it.
a lot because it gives them a little bit of calmness that they don't have to hit such a great return.
Yeah, and it's so important here on these serves. You're trying to set up your partner at the net. So you're trying to get a body serve just like he did there. And then the net player was able to kind of make some fakes, make some moves to get the ball to come to him.
Way to lean in, but Rion responding well. Now he finds his forehand. Baker tries to cover the middle, but too good.
DY, I noticed you had a little bit of popcorn. You were kind of chilling. What do you like about kind of all the snacks, the environment, the atmosphere that you're seeing here?
This is amazing. I mean, it's like a hangout, but you get to watch a lot of tennis, and you can move around. It's like a date night. It's a great spot. It's just it's a fun weekend thing. This is what you want to see for tennis. It's exciting.
I'm just asking for a friend. How's the espresso martini?
With tequila, though. It's got to be with tequila.
Gotta be with tequila.
And we are going to see a Emory Sports Medicine timeout by Inferno and Jim Harp. See if we can listen in.
If you don't remember who serve is written there, right?
On blue, I'm only going backhand. On Jamie, I'm going body. So if he touches backhand, expect him to like shake it straight on. Okay? As soon as you get up, fuck.
Okay. Follow him. Follow him. Give me, go return. Go return.
Our next week concludes Saturday, June 13th, as the Smash hosts the Zing and the Rich host the Inferno. Details and future weekend flow is all about.
Centerline mic'd up moments. What an impactful thing, Donald, when coaches can now get in there and actually coach in the middle.
10 seconds.
That's awesome because it's a big difference from on tour. You can't get coaching like that. So I think this is what tennis is meant. Coaching while you play. That's what you're paying for.
Always was an interesting concept. You spend all that money, you fly that coach out. Biggest moment of your life, they can't do anything.
Yeah. Donald, how cool is it to have T.O. on the sideline for Team Inferno? You got Trey Boston on the side for Team Ridge. I mean, it's got to be so cool for these players to have such great athletes behind them as well.
Yeah, like when you get to see these guys that you watched growing up play their respective sports and legends in it, I mean, it gives you extra motivation. I know it always was for me when a celebrity come out and watch me play, it pumped me up.
Up big, 109
to watch you
to
play,
88.
you would love it.
Oh man, I don't know. I gotta think about that.
109.88. Connell with that hook forehand trying to open up the court, does a great job. But Baker's struggling to take advantage of that. Have not seen a lot of backhands down the line by Riondo. Really hold Baker there. Inside in forehands, yes, but we haven't seen a backhand. Got to take a chance.
Yeah, you got to take a chance. And also in that cross-court rally, I mean, as a doubles player, I always said, look, as a net player, move on the first or second ball. You don't want that cross-court to go 6, 7 shots. That's when players get into a bit of a rhythm. So as a net player, move on the first or second ball. I never wanted D.Y. to get into a rhythm with his forehand cross-court. I mean, when he was on my team, yeah, get into a rhythm. But when I'm playing against you, don't want to see that.
No, they just, yeah.
Underhand.
Okay.
Ooh, inside in. Two. We see a lot of confusion for both teams as we saw a substitution. Ryan Gaskin coming in. Samuel Nicholson coming in for the Ridge. They couldn't figure out who was serving. Got the quick serve, a +2 winner for Rion. Big forehand return. That's the poaching move.
Oh.
That's what you want to set up. You don't put a lefty in the ad corner to just sit there and watch him all day long.
I'm with you. And as a net player, want the ball. Don't watch it go by you.
Misses that inside in, 113.90. 3 minutes left before women's doubles comes up. Mixed doubles after that to finish. Inferno trying to stay within striking distance. Just misses that long thanks to that Hawkeye electronic line calling.
D.Y., if you're coaching one of these teams, let's say you're coaching Team Inferno to try to come back here, what do you tell them? Are you want them to play big? You want them to play smart? You know, or you want them to go for more wins or try to get those 2 points? What do you think?
Yeah, at this point, maybe play a little more aggressive, see what you can get out of it. Especially in doubles, you have more opportunities for the 2-pointers.
Brian trying to urge Nicholson on, understanding the moment. Gaskin got to take that chance at the net, make Rion think. Big kick serve. Gaskin tries to run around it, Miz hits it.
Wow, that was some extra pace on that kicker. He really got his legs up into that one. Good shape over the net there.
Big return. Look at him open up that court. Great job by Nicholson with the open stance.
Good comeback. Oh.
Lost control back to neutral. Big backhand down the line, but Gaskin ready.
Oh, this is it.
Two.
Wow, great move there from the net player, taking the eye off the ball, the returner.
Down to 20, minute and a half. Kick serve and body backhand, now 19.
How much you love the music going on as well.
I love it.
This is what it's all about, right? This brings extra fun to the mix.
It does, yeah.
We see the poach missed a volley.
Will Serena get the Wimbledon main draw wild card? I wouldn't see why not. But it's also Wimbledon, so you know they've already had issues with her before.
A little stiff. I think
so we'll see.
Still trying to work on that net game. Final minute. Gaskin serving volley, takes it to Nicholson.
TL saying get it over the net.
TL's like hit the ball.
Big backhand lead helps him over.
Reflex. That's what's so great about this. You know, you can heckle, you can talk to the other team, you can get in their head a little bit. Theo knows how to talk trash.
I love the trash talker. That's the best part. It's right up my alley.
Gives a couple points in a row for the Inferno, but gives it back with the fault. 23 seconds. Claudio wanting them to run. Clock misses the serve. Connell rushing back, trying to get as many points as he can. The clock is working against him. Trying to stay in striking distance. Big point. Moved too early. Too early. That was too easy. Final point. Claudio's going to say no more. And before we go to the break, DY, what do you think about that men's double?
That was electric. That was a lot of fun. I really like it. You can see the strategy. You can see it was the wheels turning, and they were adjusting mid-match.
Well, thank you for being here. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, 118, 100 for the Ridge women's doubles coming up shortly.
Hold on now. I had two more things I needed to do. All right, I'll be right back, yo. Oh.
Welcome back to an electrifying opening weekend of the 2026 Intennse season. We got Kelly Kroll courtside.
That's right. T.O., final couple bolts here. On a level of 1 being not good enough, 10 being great, trash talk, what do you think about Inferno right now?
We're good right now. We're just trying to get some points. We're trying to get ourselves back into the game. We did great in doubles just to get us back in contention. We were down by like 20, 30 points, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. That's what I told my team. So right now, we're just trying to just chip away and just get ourselves in a fair position so we can win it at the end.
20 minutes is plenty of time, right?
Absolutely. It's more than enough.
Trey, what do you think? You saw last night what could happen in the final few minutes.
Yeah, like you said, they're building momentum, down by 18. Yesterday we saw a team down by, I want to say 12-14, come back and win it on a buzzer beater. I believe in my guy and his team. Let's see if they can get it done.
Don't you wish you could have had a chance to cover your guy over here at some point in your career?
I'm going to tell you, nah, you don't really want those problems. That's just being real. You know what I mean? A guy that you got to really strap up the pass for, be prepared, and man, one of the best.
I thought players wanted to go after the best player.
Listen, I played Julio Jones, who is the same type of prototype. Hey, those are days you got to strap up your butt. Hey, you got to do your thing.
I'm so glad you brought that up. So I work with Brian Finneran, and he told me earlier this year that tennis players are not the best athletes around. Would you care to comment on that?
I would tend to agree with that. I wouldn't say that they're the best athletes around. Absolutely.
No. These are the best.
No, I mean, there are some good ones. There are some great ones. But I wouldn't say overall they're not the best.
All right, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to send it back to you because I'm hot now. I'm really upset.
Well, Kelly, completely understandable from him. He's one of the greatest athletes of all time, and he played football, so can understand his mentality as the Ridge have a 119-102 lead. Women's doubles is getting it going. Uswe Arkanada, Naomi Chong for the Inferno, Basha Karaiden, and then Sophie Chang, the Changsta, trying to close things out for the Ridge.
Maria, what do you think we're going to see here from Arcanata and her teammate over here?
Well, I think we're going to have power versus finesse here.
Yeah.
And what I want to see the most is Arcanata really stepping in. I know Sophie is so used to playing doubles.
We're in the
She
women's
wanted to
doubles
cross
now.
There, though. I like that. She got passed down the line. It's all good. I like to see her tilting towards the middle. I know Sophie at the net is going to go a lot because she feels very comfortable in that position. I hope Naomi and Uswe really go for that as well.
I think that's going to be a mistake. I think she needed to serve on the ad side. She hit a forehand inside-in winner. Did they count it as 1 point, and maybe that's why? I guess that's why. When she hit that forehand, thought it was +2, it was probably +1, so she had to continue and serve on the deuce side. 121, 104, not great communication. It still works out.
I think Sophie, if she would have let that one go out, that was probably going to be their point.
That's why you go right out of the body.
Yeah. 121 to 105. 122 to 105. Unforced errors giving Ridge the
fault of the night when you're down 17. That is impactful.
Yeah, and as T.O. said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And still plenty of time on the clock to bring this thing back, but not if they're moving like that with another 2 points. That was incredible move.
Amazing from Araden. She's just right there. She put her racket out. That's all she really needed to do because she positioned her body so well. She just needed to touch the ball. It went exactly where she wanted to. Excellent move from her.
Yeah, and double's about finding the open space in the court. So always look for the open space and just trust it.
Great reflex by Arcanata.
Nice.
1-2 overhead winner.
Good winner by.
Great catch by Coach Pistolesi, though.
He is locked in.
Excuse me. I apologize.
Some big power by Sophie Chang. If she starts to connect in doubles, that would be the best time for it to come out.
Oh, it is free.
Big power, big come on from Sophie. One thing about Sophie is she is absolutely all smiles, but on the court she is so tough, so fierce. She got her game face on,
add this to my
and you
library.
see it there. And look at her movement at the net there. She's ready to take any ball that's close to her.
126, 108, and one of the trends that's been continuing against the Inferno is that it's not that every time Inferno makes a run, they're on a point like that with a winner that will keep them going for the Ridge. It's not that their momentum stops with winners from the Ridge. It's errors, it's serve faults, forehand misses, return misses. They can just be a little bit more steady, and they'll take advantage of moments like
20
that.
point. Oh no, 18-point lead.
The old sorry, not sorry on that one.
Yeah, I think in traditional tennis you would have been like, oh, sorry, but you're not sorry at all. Here you're like, yep, not
an
sorry,
Intennse.
thank you.
Ninth fault of the night for Arcanata. Fault right back, trading points. 129, 111, been a high energy night. Both teams having a little bit of a lull, but this moment couldn't be any bigger. They have to step up, and they're just trading unforced errors. If one team can step up, it changes the entire game.
Oh.
And I think it's just movement at the net, right? I think it's just,
Yeah,
you
man.
got to get in there. You got to just try and trick the other team. That was such a good ball from Noms there. I like that nickname. She just went for it. Big come on for her, too. She's right back at the line, ready to do some more damage.
Great slice serve out wide, but good defense by Changsta. Great backhand inside out.
I mean, and that's the shot that you give Chang there. You make her have to go for a short backhand inside-out angle, and she found it. That was incredible. Toughest shot to hit on the court was that one, and she found the angle.
Arcanata attacks coming forward. Lob gonna go wide.
That's out.
And I like that. I like that from Inferno. You know,
And we got a timeout.
Too good. Do it again.
Yeah.
Let's see you do it again. Because most of the time, you can't really do it again. It's hard to replicate that.
Timeout by Ridge.
Just to keep fighting and remember to take the time. Every time you take extra seconds, at the end it will count to kill the time. Okay, keep fighting like this. Great body language. This is very important, makes a difference. Okay, very proud of you. Let's keep doing like this. 30 seconds. Come on, keep fighting. You stay.
Girl, rip in line. I think that's all she wants to do. So be ready. come off that serve, but we got to trust our serve. We got to stay on a run right now, okay? This is it. Are we good? All right, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
Maria, what did you think about those comments from Claudio and Jim?
I think you just see the difference in score right now from the coaches too. Obviously, you know, Claudio is just feeling so comfortable. He's in the lead. He's leading by almost 20. He's just telling them, hey, keep going. Where on side Inferno, he's kind of asking him like, hey, you guys good? Because I'm sure he's going through it a little bit on the sideline. And, you know, he really wants his players to make some serves. We saw a miss there from Uswe. She's trying to go up on the ball and just trying to get height over the net.
Yeah, and it looks like Coach Jim Hart might
4:19 left. That's out.
Will Alltech be jumping in? Arconada looks very frustrated. Understandable, but you still have to play a lot of points. You got to keep your head together. Sometimes the coach has to step in and make the choice for you.
Yeah, as
defensive lob, a great swinging
don't forget, we're also live on YouTube as well, so if you
Great
guys
about
don't
the
want to
point
catch ads.
system in the 14 seconds. You know, we always say in tennis, you have to have the mind of a goldfish. You have to be able to make a mistake and move on quickly on to the next point. And in this format, that is exactly right. You hit a double fault there. You got to get ready for the next point and move on.
25 plus faults for the Ridge, and when you look at what they're down, that's basically it. If they put the serve in play, they're in this. But
Right.
that's the biggest difference maker.
And even see Araden took a lot off of that serve,
Yeah.
right? She barely rolled it in, but it was enough.
And then that time went a little bit bigger, right? So she's mixing up the paces really well with her serves. So as a returner, they can't really figure her out at the moment. Such smart serving.
Clearly showing why she's one of the best, if not the best players ever to come out of Turkey, represent her team in the biggest of team formats. Big fist pump, and the Inferno with another Emory Sports Medicine timeout. As these teams take a quick break, make sure you visit the Intennse store to get some of the hottest merchandise you can find in all of sports, and especially in tennis. Shop.intennse.com or scan the QR code. Get there right away. Both of these teams got their merch, their uniforms before their debut, but it's been a big moment under the lights for them. Now they're here, though. They got to shine. They got to step up. They got to play. And as much as, you know, coaches nowadays, sometimes they don't want to talk too much about winning. They don't want to put pressure. But look, at some point, you got to be able to step it up.
Yeah, and I think for Team Inferno, they have to look at what happened last night. I mean, how much was the team down last night?
21 points.
Like 21 points, came back and won. So, you know, if you're a coach, you have to say, look at what happened last night. Another team was able to come back. We can also do the same.
All right, we should be back on the ad break.
Keep believing.
139-116. We saw a great poach aggressive move by Changsta, and then the off-pace serve. Alltech with the missed return. When we're going bigger, we've seen all the different dynamics. But great return by Chung. She's been looking the best, but look at those hands by Chang, showing why she won a huge title in doubles on the WTA Tour. She's looking more confident on the court with the way she's carrying herself.
And we see it in the body language, right? From everyone involved. We see Team Ridge. They look so confident. They didn't even care that they missed that serve there. Team Inferno is looking flustered for sure. They're definitely in a vulnerable position right now. But they need to tell themselves, hey, we still have mixed doubles. This is not over for us.
We see two players with their arms folded, another one with the hands behind the back, another one with the hands underneath their elbow. Their body language does not look like they believe.
And that's going to lead into
Yeah,
an L.
it's tough for Alltech as well. She's only played 3 minutes in this match, right? So then coming out still a little bit cold, getting
Ridge
used to
is
kind of
cooking
the
Inferno
quick
right now.
movements that need to happen here. So Alltech's got to have a big return now.
Fault for Chang. Chung to serve. Big kick. Araiden takes that return.
Oh, nice
Great
point.
recognition that Chang was poaching and trying to take that middle.
Really good eye there from Noms. I think Team Inferno just needs to go for it here. It's not about closing your eyes and hitting, but it almost is, right? Because you need to take some risks. You have to, especially at this point in this arc, in this bowl. We have 50 seconds left. You gotta just go, because if anything, you might get some 2-pointers. If you miss points, you lose 1 point. It's not that big of a deal.
Tries to go with that forehand down the line, but the problem is when you're so far back, Sophie can read that and adjust.
Yeah, and that's the problem too, is when you try to play it safe, then the net player can really move. So I agree with you, Maria. You got to play aggressive, play with some firepower here, and if you hit a good shot, you might get rewarded for 2.
25 seconds left, and I think it's the Inferno that can't wait for that clock to run out. Big serve, loosening up. Great chip. Arconada moves forward. Volley winner.
Final 10 seconds of the
with their serve all night.
second to last vote of the evening.
Good serve, not a lot of spin, but still made it. Great reflex cross.
Nice.
And they are going to run
The Ridge.
that bolt. Maria, what do you think about that women's doubles bowl?
Getting into the last, vote, the Ridge up 148 to 122. 10 minutes away from clinching another victory. Mixed doubles. This could be the best time for Inferno to try to get a quick run.
We'll be right back.
Let's have fun every play, okay? I want to see smiles everywhere. 3 go 3, 1, 2, 3, raise! He tries to take his forehand.
Yeah, try to play on his forehand to open the court, and then you step in, punish his backhand, okay? Okay, kill the time. 14, 13, kill the time. Go all the time. 11, 10. No. It's like this. Follow through. Follow through. Whoa! Pazzesco! Can be important. Every point.
I like her energy in the back.
Every point is important.
Yeah, I want to go. Yeah, I do want to go back.
But you have to breathe. You're not breathing.
Okay.
You are tight, so you have to breathe.
Okay.
To stay low. Produce positive thoughts.
Okay.
Looks like you are kind of frozen. Yeah, the body tension is too much. So try to relax, breathe. Everything is fine. Just do your job on pre-stretching.
Yeah.
Serve like this. Now you start doing like this. No, sorry to tell you, but I have to tell you. Do it like this, or more safe serve, like in practice.
Center line mic, the moment we get to see Claudio. Incredible job managing his team tonight.
Last 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's done such a good job of just being very smart and clear about the message, right? Continue to breathe, continue to trust yourself, especially in these big moments.
Sophie Chang in on the near side alongside Youssef Rion for the Ridge. On the far side, Jamie Connell in alongside Naomi Chung. Very interesting to see the third-round pick coming in, and she's going to try to step in instead of Ushuaia Arconada.
Something that resonated with me in my career, and that, I actually wish I would have followed earlier, I'm not going to lie, is if you don't go, your opponent will. And I think we're going to see this a lot in this mixed doubles, right? The team that has the guts to go for the ball before the other team is going to prevail.
149, 124, final 9.5 minutes of the night. See Team Inferno playing fast, understanding that they need every point, every second. Clock's running down.
Shit hurts.
Yeah, they're being quick with the serves here, just trying to rush Team Ridge right at the moment.
Backhand down the line, return. Setting up the backhand cross court. Takano tries to force it down the line, not good enough.
126 to 150.
No one on the Inferno bench looks like they have any confidence right now. Great reflex by
Nice
Rion, brings
reflexes.
Connell in, sets up
Good
the
rally.
backhand volley winner, and goes
And
again.
a smash.
Yeah, it's a shot like that. They got the team up, got a little extra energy. T.O.'s like, put me in, coach.
Well, I think at this point,
They get a lot of clean winners. They'll close this gap.
no one else has been able to find a very high level of play. Connell done pretty good. Couldn't do enough. Great poach by Sophie Chang. Big backhand. Great reflex showing why she's one of the best.
I mean, what hands there from Sophie Chang, right? She had no fear there. She said, hit it to me and hit it to me again. I will get it back and I will hit a very good volley out she did.
And that's what makes it great doubles players, always wanting the ball at the net. You don't want the ball to go around you. You want it to come at you and always be ready.
Good backhand return there. She is covering the middle of the net, putting pressure on the team, forces that air long. Ridge looking calm as they go to the point, sending signals to each other. Using the clock. Tries to poach. Rion gets there, at least save it to 1 point. One of those that it's okay. If you're going to get burned down the line, you got to be comfortable with that. That's a good play. That's going to pay dividends later when they wonder if she's going to cross or not again. Big forehand return. Great job with her backhand inside out. That is so tough to move your hands in that direction.
And also in those cross-court rallies, you want to try to find the alley. That'll get it away from the net player if you're able to go more towards the alley and not in the middle of the court.
And for your side of the court, right, it helps your net player go closer to the middle, makes that gap even smaller.
Air long, 155, 131, 6.5 minutes. Pistolesi looking like he's the one with the team that's down, making sure they're locked in, focused every point. Altitude, hands on their hips. Looking at the clock, wondering when they get to go home.
When they get some popcorn.
And we saw that with Freeze last night, right, JY? I'm getting the same kind of sentiment here where, you know, they kind of feel like, I feel awkward being out here. I don't really want to be out here anymore. What are your thoughts? Do you feel the same way?
For me, I think I'll take the focus more towards, you could sense them like that the whole night.
Yeah.
There was never like big moments where they were all in. Where the altitude did an incredible job. The whole team, every point was championship point, no matter what. And then when they were doing well, okay, they brought some, but still not impressive energy.
Right.
The problem is, anytime things went a little south, their energy dropped too. We see another timeout in their final 5.5 minutes.
If she passes you, forget about it. My forehand is already there. Okay?
Listen, we will be back week 2 starting.
Take on the rise, the white serve.
Yeah.
Please make sure you guys continue to support Intennse tennis because this is tennis turned all the way up. Let's go!
Chanks are looking confident there with her teammate. Claudio didn't even need to coach at all. He just let them handle it. When you got superstars like that, you can let them do their thing.
Yeah, I mean, look, they've been on a roll, and really it's just about, hey, just keep doing what you're doing. And Maria, as you mentioned, keep wanting the ball, keep looking to move first in the point.
And I love when, you know, players or coaches talk amongst themselves and they say, enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, everyone's out here, everyone's trying to enjoy what they're doing. I don't really think Team Inferno is enjoying it right now. It's obviously easier to enjoy it when you're winning, but time on the tennis court is short, and you need to enjoy it at the end of the day.
You also never know what you can also learn and figure out for the next time these teams will play again. It's a great opportunity to try things that you haven't tried yet because you were too afraid to.
Yeah, you're so right. And I think for, Coach Jim, with his team, he can move in some different players in the mixed doubles position, maybe try out some different formations. He's finding out a lot about his team as well in this moment and what's going to work for them in the next matches.
That's one of the only mistakes I feel like we've seen from Sophie here. She's taken over this doubles and mixed doubles. She's played so well.
Big energy return from Rian, sprinting up forward, forehand, trying to set up the winner. Chung defends it, but still too good by Rian.
Still a 20-point lead, 4:15 left to go in the last vote.
Final 4 minutes of the season opening weekend. Altitude and Fortune with the wins yesterday. Sting with the win earlier tonight. Inferno battling, but Ridge are the ones in charge. Good hand inside out.
I mean, Rian was everywhere on the court, but that was too good at the end from Connell. Incredible.
Beautiful Picasso forehand volley move. Another great backhand inside out return. Connell a little too far back. Really interesting why he was almost at the service line, made that inside out volley difficult.
Yeah, I think as a net player, you want to get as close as you can to the net. It actually doesn't even matter if you're returner's partner or server's partner. Just get up to the net.
Kick wide, Chung trying to go big, find those 2 pointers, but misses.
I mean, we haven't seen any
left to go.
lobs
Still
really,
20-point lead.
So as a net player, get as
Inferno
close
winning
as you
this
can
vote,
until they start
19 to
lobbing
13.
you, but we haven't
Still
seen any
losing
lobs.
overall,
Arcanata
161
back in. I
to
think this is more
141.
try to get her some action where maybe she can develop some confidence in the next one. It helps when you have a partner doing that.
And Nick, how hard is it to return when your opponent is so close to the net? You feel like your margins are so small.
Yeah, you feel like there's no angle to hit into, and again, when you're close to the net, it's
163 to
difficult to miss the
142.
volley. So just get on top of the net, put those volleys
Getting
away.
into the last minute,
makes
3
it difficult
minutes.
for your opponent.
Kick wide to Arcanata. Chung defends, backhand to backhand rally, takes it down the line, but Connell's ready. So is Sophie. Ooh, solid move, just clicked the top of the net. Blue Baker getting some of his first mixed doubles action, finding that poach down to the feet of Rian. Good return. That's if this goes over. That I think
that's not.
Well, they'll take that instead of the +2. Final 2 minutes. Ridge are going to enjoy this as they're going to be walking away with the victory.
But I love how locked in Ridge is right now, guys. I mean, they are up by so many points, and they are playing like they are down, and that is so honorable and so cool to see. They are like, you know what, I'm going to make this lead even bigger. Look at Sophie. She's up on the net. She's ready to prance on the ball. It's so good to see.
Well, Sophie missed a lot of time because of her injury, making her come back to professional tennis. First action tonight. She was so excited to get this going, and you can see it with her demeanor.
Yeah, and look, it's never over till it's over, so you're so right. I mean, they were up by now 18. They probably want to try to win this by 30 if they can. I think they want to make a statement to the other teams as well, like, hey, look at how good we're playing, look at how well we stick together, and we're coming for all of you.
Claudio asking for more, still giving advice.
It was hot, so I'm getting there. But this is my last stream for the night, so.
Big serve down the line.
I got a few things I got to do, and I'm all the night, but that's why I'm about to stand up.
Final 50 seconds.
I'm about to stand up.
Blue Baker to serve.
Are you sitting out for a place for so long? They don't help. Ooh.
And look at Sophie just taking her time. She's saying there is absolutely no reason for me to rush right now. I am going to enjoy the position.
Last 30 seconds.
Oh, well.
Still up by 22.
Yep, we'll be fine.
Big forehand return. Arcanata tried to defend. Rion Poach
misses the net point.
misses. 15, 13, 12,
10 seconds left.
11 final seconds of the night and opening weekend. What a way to get things started. And you say, what a way to finish for the Ridge.
And that is it,
return
y'all.
winner as the team celebrates a big
170 to 147, the Ridge coming out on top over the Inferno.
I mean, that was some incredible tennis by the Ridge. I mean, Claudio Pistolesi, he came in with a clear game plan for his team. He said, I want you guys to relax, breathe, enjoy the moment, trust yourself in the big moments, and that's what we saw. And we saw some big doubles play there by Sophie Chang in the very end. You know, she got some redemption from the singles. Didn't play as well as she would like in the singles, but in the doubles, she completely took over.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, after a little bit of a slow start from everyone, Ridge was on fire. They looked free,
Inferno
they
gotta
looked confident,
get back to the drawing board.
They really ran away with it.
They're really going to enjoy tonight as we take a look at the prize money spotlight, where when we look at the Ridge, they get to take home $9,000, brought to you by Payment Labs. A very fun night where they're going to get some extra sauce on that steak dinner. And then when we get to look at
Ridge winning 9K split amongst the team, just like how
this team forward with some great play.
Sting won
They
earlier
organized
tonight.
Everything. Arcanata tried to come in, but Annabelle Thomas steady, trying to find those nerves, get rid of them. And when she started to loosen up in those final minutes with that volley winner, what a way that it changed things. We get to go down courtside. Claudio Pistolesi, the winning coach, with Kelly Kroll.
Thanks a lot, JY. All right, you coached up your team all week. What are you most proud of with their execution in this win tonight?
The team was united. That's what I try to create. You know, team building. Team building. It's one player on court, but we're 9 of us. It's like the 9 of us are on court. That's what I want to create, and it happened big time. So I'm very, very proud of them.
You were coaching them up all the way to the very end. Did it feel like a comfortable lead at any point tonight?
Well, in this counter, you have to create a habit that doesn't matter the score. Regardless the score, the only point that matters is the next point, because this is the habit you have to create. Delete. This is like big tiebreaker. So regardless winning or losing last point, you have to go to the next, period. Very simple.
Very simple. A simple W tonight for Claudio and his team, Ridge. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right.
A very happy coach, understandably so. An incredible weekend for all of us to get things started. Started off with the Fortune and the Outriders. Came down to the final shot with a winner to end it. Altitude played some of the best tennis you'll ever see. 185, 137 to get things going. The Sting tonight opened it up with a 184, 167. Back and forth in the singles and the doubles, but they really finished it off in mixed doubles. And then the Ridge, 170 to 147. Very consistent night. Nick, what did you think about this weekend?
No, incredible intensity from everyone. I really loved it. I loved how kind of all the teams really stuck together. They're pumping each other up. You know, Claudio Pistolesi said it so well there at the very end. Doesn't matter if you lost the last point, you got to continue to move on to the next one, right? You just can't let things dwindle on, lose 2-3 points in a row, because that affects the team. So just a positive energy was what I saw this weekend. Incredible.
And Maria, what are your thoughts as you take this all in on opening weekend?
It's just so much fun. I'm so excited to be here. It was an honor to be with you guys. It's an honor to watch everybody figure it out and do their best. And, you know, it's hard for everyone. Whoever is going to get the hang of things quickest is going to prevail, in my opinion. So I'm rooting for everyone.
Well, the beautiful thing about all of this, just getting started. This is week one as we look ahead to week two.
Yeah, week 2 is
Take
packed.
We got more arcs coming. We only did things Friday and Saturday this time. Next Wednesday, we come back with the Freeze and the Smash as they get their first opportunity in the arena. Fortune and Rips. Rips also one of the few teams that didn't get to play. Then on Friday, we got the double headers. Ridge versus the Outriders. Friday, 7 p.m.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Rise and Altitude.
I'm good.
Then we come back Saturday with
I wasn't sure that it was
5 and
gonna
7
be
p.m.
2 matches back to back. I thought it was just one, and I was like, all right, cool. I'll do the one and then go into boxing. But now they do 2 matches. I'm good. I'm already at. I'm almost at 4 hours. I'm good, man. 4 hours is like my max.
This is incredible. We're gonna take a quick break and then we'll come back to wrap things up.
Yeah. But while they're wrapping things up over there, we're gonna wrap things up over here. I do want to appreciate y'all for hanging out, and I I'm going to send. I want to send it over to the homie Creole King Kenny. He is actually doing some team boxing league action where we got the Dallas Enforcers going up against the LA Elite. Thank y'all so much for coming through and supporting the channel like y'all always been. If y'all came by, if y'all lurked, if y'all said what's up, if you subscribed on YouTube, if you followed on Twitch, if you followed on Kick, thank you for just coming through and having a good time with me, man. I really appreciate it. Pretty and depressed. It's always great to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Desert Rap, thank you always for coming through. Pizza, Mark, Dial, what's it? Oh, hold on. What's his name? Vegas, Cesar, thank y'all so much. Jacob, thank you so much. McCoffee on YouTube, thank you so much. Pop Mac on Twitch, thank you so much. What's his Osaka? I think is it, or I'm trying. I don't want to butcher his name. I'm scrolling back for. There you go. Ozanka, thank you so much on YouTube. Bomber, thank you so much on Twitch. Everybody who came through, showed love, said what's up, had some conversation, man. I appreciate y'all as always. Thank y'all so much. I said your name. I said your name. All right. But we're gonna drop the raid over to the homie Creole King Kenny. We're gonna end it on YouTube. We're gonna end it on Twitch. And excuse me. I added that goals game you talked about into my library. I'm gonna check it out. I got a couple. I'm gonna be playing a whole bunch of like different games, demos, indie games, and whatnot. I'm probably gonna start doing that maybe in about a week or two. Um, so if you see me playing different games, come through, check out some different stuff. You know, and I'm gonna be playing a whole bunch of free stuff too, man. Because I be getting a lot of free games from Luna, a lot of free games from Ubisoft, a lot of free games from Amazon. So why not play them? All right. So we're gonna be playing some of those too. I don't care how old it is, don't care how new it is. We just playing it, we vibing here. You know, it is what it is. All right. Let's go ahead, show some love to the homie Creole King Kenny. Give him a follow. He is doing Team Boxing League, Dallas Enforcers versus the LA Elite. If you're on YouTube, thank you so much for coming through as always. Keep checking out the content, keep checking out the streams, keep checking out the shorts, and to support the brother as much as you can. I appreciate y'all. Those of y'all who are on Kick, thank y'all so much for coming through. And I will see y'all